emotions, that have clout, that have properties, are homeowners, own luxury cars, financial security. They move mountains and they move with a whole lot of motion. And honestly,
Yo, Marcus.
as those people leave, fresh, return to the go. Oh boy. How are you, brother?
I can imagine.
Oh wait, was this the water supply?
Here we go, guys. Need her to move to the perfect spot. Come on. Right here, boys. Right here in the dead center. Please go right there. Right here.
I'm all set up. Fresh as the fucking go. I got mine all taken care of.
Deleted my spy master. Went to the complete wrong place.
I can definitely find somebody that needs those. Guild bank.
I get
HI-Möglichkeit heute für die Gesundheitsversorgung durchzudenken. Prisma Airs, die umfassendste KI-Sicherheitsplattform der Welt, bringt ihre Ideen zum Strahlen.
Also, did you notice when I put reflect trip back on? Bro, I'm gonna be real, I can't believe I was dueling on hard mode. It's bad. It's really, really, really bad. I felt. Hey, girl, is that? Forgot to take off my Bard's hat. Wait. Take your Bard's hat off. Wait, what hat?
different every time.
What hat you talking about?
Give me road, give me road.
That's what I need to hear, baby. That's the stroke of the
Always have to take slow metabolism first. Get down pat.
That combined with my other zinc plates makes another set almost just either reveal. Hey yo. Hey yo. Do we want to hit forge?
I mean, random spawns is fun. I just want to. Oh, I'm here.
You actually just have a job.
I'll question you on Evan, but only out of love.
You fucking goober. Brothers out there oral farming. Goddamn. So a Showback left lettuce for viral. Wait, so wasn't Showback in early skill?
A lot of zombies right here.
What happened? Did mom and dad break up?
Two people
What's going on there?
I'm sorry, they're moving right now.
This is again, we're doing
Link with
maybe not an
casting
official
helps. I
run,
like
okay?
to talk to you and
We're
like
testing.
and
Which
your
one?
things, buddy.
The limit?
Have you seen the
They're like
people using an AHK? I don't want to do that, but I think I can change my keyboard, change my number
also
3
just notoriously
into a
level characters,
quote-unquote
delete characters, and
macro
level characters.
that presses 3 for exactly
Like over and over again.
1/100th of a second and then lets it go. I was going to try that.
This shit, like if editing is
And
gonna
make that awesome.
Econ, my boy.
So
Isn't that
Econ.
that's
TOS?
something I learned recently. So you remember
TOS
before
part
the
is multiple button
came out right away,
presses or a sequence or
you would
repeatedly
have noticed you're foraging,
I'm nerfing the button on my keyboard.
after a while.
But that's also because
Making a macro that's a single press for one action
that I used to
that
push the rarity of
nerfs.
That was something that I bought because me finding out your video was going to be such a low chance
The
of
numlock
paying
trick
that off.
can't be against the OS because the numlock
So I
trick
just
is
wanted
like
to
a Windows.
in terms of buttons,
You can't ban a Windows function. The numlock trick is not half
and it drives
Windows.
Just find something that's in demand, man. It's the same way you make it in real life. You find something that is in demand, and you sell that to the the way I can basically and while I'm driving town to town, I got a little bit of downtime right now.
I'm repairing my arm.
Go back and try to
Sturdy again? How was June?
while I'm running around, I'm looking for flowers. I'm looking for Bibles and
I'm hearing my arm.
because I can legitimately gather all three of those
Dirty
at the
again.
highest level in my life, or just global. So I'm scanning everything, and if I happen to get a Brainwood, and then if I get a Brainwood, and then that happens to be legendary, that's kind of fun. A good portion of the start of my next piece. Let's go now.
Good ass.
Hold on, he hasn't seen Low Rider. The new players love
I
it.
got something very good.
Go to POE's out. Dude, I have
Fucking luck.
Shame. More interesting.
Even the spots that were once safe
Nap time was high.
compromised. And people are finding that their favorite spot is posted up.
How did that start out?
Nope. I'm out.
So, I'll be honest, on show, we also have so many people going after otters right now that pretty much every otter form is unlocked. But yeah, so as we're talking about this, I'm running along the road,
That one.
Good
and I
ass.
see these moon bells over here.
That
Moon
one.
bells are going to be used for moon prepared yardages.
Her,
So if I
we
get
got
any of these in high rarity, moon prepared yardages are used in
when you're
40 pound
barefoot,
larvos, which is
The
an item
healing may
26
begin.
So if I get these in Epic or Lego, these can actually generate a decent amount of money
Bad
per.
start.
So I stop real quick.
You could
And
only
this part
be
of
What did I
the
just
video
do?
is
Is
just
I out all my maps,
So
I
there's
exalted
another
all of my
layer here that I
maps,
can see because
then I
now
pasted a
that's
regular expression to
all
block
the
every
time
mod I
I'm
don't
yapping
want
with
to
you guys,
run.
and I'm answering your
And
questions.
then
I'm
I
also just running around the world.
put one
I'm
up for
looking
the price I
mobs.
wanted to sell them
I'm
all
looking
for,
for
and then I
Like I
control
said,
right
good things
click
always
every
happen
other
to
map,
geniuses.
and it auto sells all the rest of them for the same price.
And anything just
One
generates
more
money.
time for clarity.
From there,
Out them all, exalt them
I
to
can
full,
also, when
paste
I'm
regular
mining,
expression in the chat,
That's why I
take
have
out the
better
ones
processing sites to
that
work
are
with
not
the
highlighted.
So, metalworking, you can
Price a single map,
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
right click every other map.
rarity stays the same. So if you gambit greenness,
See what I just did?
Then
So
you get greens.
if you want to watch it one more
If you
time,
gamble
just
legendary,
rewind
you get legendary.
60 seconds. That's how I
same thing over
made
here.
those maps and sold them so fast. That's how I made them, analyzed them, and sold them.
So if you have a beautiful day, dude,
You can do it too.
Thanks a lot for Cali on Tuesday as well. So, fucking God, right? Busy as shit. I mean, yeah, good news is enjoy the Cali weather.
No valve for the TC teams. I never hit these. I never hit. Doing it. Oh God. This guy might be able to kill me.
Sound like this?
Aren't kidding. I was throwing them over here and nothing was happening. Is there like a range?
Feels good out. Oh, dude, I'm so
Is there a
jealous.
range? Where is
But
the...
I love going out to San Diego for TwitchCon, partially because I love TwitchCon so much. It's such a fun experience for my community and myself. I will also be going back out to TwitchCon this year, chat. So make sure you guys pop out to San Diego. I believe it's in November this year. So
Am I driving or shooting?
well, I cannot wait. I've been out there twice now, and it's just, dude, it's a blast. I love that everything is very walkable.
Maybe it's fucked. Don't get in. Don't get in.
People buy maps
Oh, it's
that
good.
way.
It's good.
Oh,
It's so fun. It's so fun. You can clear, go pump it.
Am I going away from the shots right now?
Well, I don't think money down the plan. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
There was a lot of pop.
Two clerics were in a good spot. One cleric can be a little scary because there's a lot of let me tell you,
No, not yet.
by a few Instagims. What are your graphics settings at? I am running on Epic, everything.
Stop. Don't say that.
Cinematic view distance and high quality. And I don't run super
I also don't think that was Johnny on the
can get a case
Where
of
the
beer.
fuck's
I
Train
guess
Bridge?
I
I
can
didn't
go
know where we
west
are.
side. I can go
Good
west
apple.
At some point, we gotta take it.
As you go deeper into the dungeon area,
From above.
Our
you guys want to break it up. You can backtrack.
Yeah, I'm also ready for round.
Once the player dies, it's really hard to recover from that. So, I'll try to get you players. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm never going straight. I'm never going straight. I'm never going straight. I know, but I'm zigzagging. Dude, they're waiting for us to go straight. There's no way. What? I'm going wrong. What do you mean? Get out! Well, we're here now. We're here now. What do you mean? You said ram it. You said ram it.
I
You
think my
said ram
plan
it.
is I'm going to use Temporalis until I have my...
Somebody said ram it. I think it's getting loud.
Yeah, but I got to choose what I pick. I got to choose what I ate.
I wonder if they will ever be able to code.
I was a zombie that we saw
The healing may begin.
It was 52 XP. Wait, so are you allowed to use weapons on zombies if you get them? I have to, for the way I'm playing, I want myself to unlock things. So if I craft a point to it,
I just get to land. I'm sure Sarah
I'll
said
allow
take
myself
top
to
to
use
Jimmy
it.
Cotto.
ram it.
But before I can use a bag off of a zombie, I either need to craft a bag or forage a bag.
Oh, the mahjong table? Yeah.
And before I get an axe off of a zombie, I have to craft an axe. Now some of these are, we have caveman counter points for them.
I would like to keep...
Right? Is Sarah more gaslight me right now?
But like scissors, like I can craft
Can I place this?
an improvised screwdriver. Because I can craft an improvised screwdriver, I'm going to wait to use screwdrivers until I
The shadow will shortly begin.
Look at this.
there are some other like little things that I'm working on. But this is just fun. This is just for fun. It's just for me. Don't take it too seriously.
No more, no more, no more.
It's like I said. Good things always happen to teens.
Not everything is a set in stone challenge. Sometimes we just fuck around with video games. We put our own limitations. We're like, alright, today I'm going to play Minecraft and not use a pickaxe. Don't you do that for fun? I do that for fun.
More or less, like if you were able to probably reset the tempo, then you do win as a
Look at this.
It's kind of like saying he was only winning because he was playing the class properly.
Yeah, I can tell you like
Yes, rogues are facilitated by getting their poison build off and then getting their
How about limitations IRL? I don't like be changing up your
That's one of the ones that I was able to win against.
How do you outrun this? Like this. My This is a hard start. There are zombies
I think what might be
down the
happening
road.
is
There are
my
zombies
spark is triggering lightning from murdering everything before my comments can even pass.
no fitness, no strength character. Fight right away. You could probably outfight fight. I'm gonna not even be able to.
Right now, if I'm being honest,
It's all right,
like,
dude.
there's not a ton that a cleric can do to pump damage compared to what anybody else.
Enemies over there.
Personally, I think that come online more ability ranks as well as secondary abilities. But again, those are all Is there anything this game has potentially in the next 6 months? Yeah, I mean, people have been asking me about
Like, this is not a starter.
and I'm still here.
For me, for this build that I'm
By Intrepid or anything to play Ashes. Yep. I really enjoy Ashes. I just ran PvP for a few hours.
getting both feet
I
hurt
hit some massive
within the
plays,
first
had a
hour
blast.
is
A lot of people got good repetitions from it. And then from there, I did some duels after, some memory runs, and had a lot of fun content. So, I mean, on a daily basis,
fuck off, zombie. You don't know.
What? Okay, okay.
That's true. My Doom Shrine is popping everything as well. My Doom Shrine is
and then even once that's done, I've got weapons to replace, I've got armor to replace, I've got jewelry to replace. I got so much to do. So realistically, in the next 6 months, my guesses would be that we get some development on the class side, potentially a level expansion, and then from there, hopefully a whole shitload of bug fixes. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff that's bugging. A lot.
That's not throw up. You're not gonna throw a ball. You're not gonna throw them.
To build upon.
Not throw up.
But I think they could genuinely do something pretty solid in the other world. I don't necessarily think it's
They just call us?
World of Warcraft exists in a different form.
Reassuring.
Where's my full
I think Ashes has plenty of potential to be a very solid
It's
game
because
until
we're in pain.
also, where's Slash? Maury, hope you're having a good day. Foxy, hope you're having a good day. Shell's just
Are we looting zombies for clothes this
Victor,
time?
ironically,
No.
you want to know what you may compete with me on?
In fact,
I
any of the
can't.
looted zombies until I make
on the table.
Forge Guard's Deflector
Four guys on the table so that we don't have
is really good.
Not yet.
very, very cool.
Oh, my ears are
I
shit, I thought I was going back. Forge Guard's Deflector is really solid.
Alright, guys.
It's almost 500 power to bring 280 con, and it's a heavy chest. It's actually quite solid.
That's like you hit the red card.
Yeah, I was in the water.
And those are the reason I didn't want to
Cheating? Oh my god.
better instead to actually just place rogues that go up.
Everything you do is cheating.
played against rogues in groups. Well, rogues have an armor.
Got exerted after stomping two
Also,
zombies.
if you're
Yep.
using mana pots in duels,
Like
you're a
that.
bad player, don't potion in duels.
Now I can cast
That's my advice there.
Thinking I'm actually
Don't fall
throwing
back.
here.
Duels are for baseline testing, not for eco testing. Don't use potions in duels, be a man. In terms of regenerating mana, that is also down to your weapon tree and how you're building that weapon tree. So that's one of the differences in me having my sword out versus having my longbow out. So in terms of having my longbow out, I have refreshing follow through and inspire, which is double mana sustain. On my sword's not level 10.
So you're
But on my sword,
You can wield a brand.
instead of refreshing follow through, ward is an HP shield. So if I don't need mana, if I want more block damage,
Beauty under
then
fire.
I want to
Rock
basically
out
have my
here.
ward going out to get these balls.
I can't wait to
Yeah, if
feel
I'm down with mana,
Not
look
yet.
at this.
CDDA.
The only thing in the game is not
do know better.
understanding the baseline of your archetype and how it handles without anything additional from outside sources, right? Also, Brent,
Wasn't until the 15th hour I said.
let's feel like MC Files. It's gonna hit hard. It's gonna hit very hard. Unredacted. And like back to the scaling thing though. I genuinely feel like
I just saw him before and I was like, ooh. I just fucking waited now.
potions without the feel of external healing.
I want that.
And you can manage mana in different matchups. You can understand how your HP thresholds are in the duels.
Guys, can I get stuff like this? I want to build stuff like this. That would be way cooler.
And I think so many people
See that
look
one?
at consensual PvP as an element of like, oh, I'm gonna pop everything full consumes, I'm gonna pop the bots, I'm gonna do everything I can to stay alive. But realistically, there's a huge value in understanding again just how that base.
Guys, I would love to do this. Okay, if you guys, I'll put this on service. Like, if you guys have something of this brand and like different cars, I'll bring it.
They do. Sorry, I'm running through at the very same time.
Wait, I have low
Just help me out.
top secret. I get the shoes. I mean,
The length that people are relying on their
I want the water just on the cute spot to have
I think it's very easy
Oh, yeah, I don't do
to
it.
feel like a good player because there's like your
Pinky with a
I
car.
think it's very easy to feel like a good player when you're demanding the support of 6 people to focus you. But if you understand how your baseline works with nothing additional, and you know how to live without rules focusing you on calling out for heals and main combos and stuff,
I really
and you play your
enjoy
life and everything else is a
nutrition.
supplement that builds on top of it,
So I
you know how
can
to
pick
play your life
things
and
up
really
like a
want to type.
centipede and go, that's
That can
60
become very hard to
calories.
do. Very hard to do.
It's
Susie, is
not,
that
it's not a useless perk.
Player names?
And honestly, I feel like you should be able to earn nutritionists by
I don't have a guide for this build
He
at
said
all.
on Reddit the
What
processes
I
were
need
extensive.
is in the dog's face.
I think for most people, you would enjoy the build a lot more if you did not.
I don't remember how I
If
lost
you
it.
did not play Temple.
Now I need look at this. A leech.
Unless you're willing
To get like the and he also said that it would be completely unrelated. So he said a few days. So I would expect it to be Valentine's Day.
I'm terrified.
We want to see this was here last week. Then last week out. Okay, here we go though. It's a Steam date. So
There we go.
this week means 3 weeks from now. A few days means probably like 6 days. And then tomorrow means, oh shit, I forgot. Here it is on Wednesday instead of
I
Monday.
keep getting the wrong one.
We love our Forgetful King.
Keep getting the wrong
I don't know
one.
why, but you guys also love your Forgetful King. Is there any way to fix the stutter? I got a 5070 in stutter all day. I will bet you a tier 1 sub that your NVIDIA driver is out of date, Playsters.
Okay, here we go.
I got you.
Close it up. Here we go, boys.
NVIDIA driver.
Close her up, please. We want her to go from here to here.
And then you will no longer be
Right
stuttering.
here.
If you're still stuttering and that's taken care of, check your
I was
God, we did
stockpiling
it.
bugs
Make sure it's an SSD.
so I could use them as fishing bait without a large
Make sure it's an
body
SSD.
weight.
I don't know if I have
And then I'll pass one. I've been taking stutters all day.
I
My
could
driver's
eat
out of
them.
date.
They might save me from dying.
that that's even there.
If your driver's out of date, you will stutter like fucking mad. Especially if it's been out of date for a
My
while.
issue now is I have 4
Has
medallions.
integration with the newest NVIDIA drivers
Even
as
in
well.
the wilderness,
So there's
I'm
like direct
location
NVIDIA support that has come in for Ashes of Creation specifically. So the longer your driver goes out of date, the worse your stutters are going to be.
decided that this
Anytime my game
CPU
feels
generated
bad at all, oh look at that shit. Yeah, happy to help, boys. Happy to help. I don't know who else just checked their drivers and realized
did
y'all are
make it
cooked.
as a no
But
fitness,
definitely be that.
only
We
one
got
point
one
of
more
strength,
real bosses.
lumberjack.
We don't know which
W, guys, though, if you win. We did it.
Fives, can you confirm or deny?
Wait, is this?
Okay,
I'm
guys,
gonna
so
take the
I'm
most
thinking,
blasphemous shit.
I'm thinking that when I
That the
play
Forge
this,
Scale shield is
I
dropping
think
from the
what I
normal,
think my strategy is going to be,
like flame puppy.
I'm just going to make the ultimate killing machine, and
Because
then
to
I'm
my
going to find
knowledge,
somebody that's a rarity bot and run 4 of you at a time.
what you trying to do?
And if that's the case, I think the best one is Kaiba's by far. So I think we built Kaibas, right?
Mr. Pimp is better
We
than
built Kaibas. I built my guys.
Hold on.
Hey, I'm right here, game.
To Dr. Pepper's Cena.
Any custom settings change? No, but Aaron Mercer. Made, just whipped together on the fly while you're whipped together a bomb.
That shit should not be allowed anywhere.
That lets us randomly spawn where the point is. Here on the road, right? Did you do a bridge spawn?
I genuinely think a room temp Dr. Pepper is the finest soda in the
Didn't love you
fucking
after this,
world.
but I know I know.
You get 2 cans of Dr. Pepper,
Bridge
put one in the
spawn,
fridge,
I think,
leave one on your
there's
counter
a
overnight.
spawn, like,
In the
all the
morning,
way
crack
out
open
here.
that Dr. Pepper.
Very
I am
down to the
throwing.
spawn on the other
I
side
am
of the
throwing.
river. No bridge spawn.
Why am I using a Rockiata
One
Flow
here,
on
one
Spark
here.
when critical
One
hits
here.
ignore lightning
One
resistance?
here, and then one kind of like down here
Then the
somewhere.
fridge drink. It's just better. As an avid Dr. Pepper enthusiast, with
Wait,
40 of my
what?
friends around
The
the
farthest reaches of the Ohio River, north and south.
I would rather have him than have like fucking Mountain Dew.
Supposed to put Rockiata Flow in his house on the fridge?
So I spawned, this was a road
I
spawn.
think Mountain
The
Dew
road
is
was,
too sweet.
so we learned
Mountain
two
Dew is like the
things.
Sunny D of soda.
Unfortunately, the road biome does not continue as the road
What am I doing? I'm pretty. Unless
that
I'm a
was the one
stupid app,
thing
maybe I
thought
do have it on
this place
Castle
might
Grip. I
have
thought I put it in Spark.
That sounds like a
That
pill
can't
somebody would
possibly
Seems
be
like this might be
Dude,
the
I'm
very best
throwing.
spot.
I'm actually
Not a ton of
throwing.
zombies to the east of you.
Or
West Point
unless I
or
put it in
the-
Castle Spirits, but I thought I put it in
I
Spark.
spawned here and there were
It's just now
zombies.
dawned on me that I'm a stupid idiot.
Wow,
Actually, no, that dawned on me.
By the way, you guys just lost your running back.
And I think my
Yeah,
youngest
what is that
sister
bullshit? How do you
Let's taste test Pimpin' Dr. Pepper on stream. I swear to God, I will do it. Although I don't know how I was
Almost there.
Never mind, I have it.
You
I thought I had it.
I will do a review on stream.
last year?
I will take the labels off and pour them into different cups.
I didn't.
And then bring them
Thought I
in.
put it in Spark.
Give us more drinks.
You like grown up there. I feel like
Okay, guys.
Has Pip.
The Dark Wall
At
Lake
least
spawn
used to up in Maine before they unionized and then got shut down for unionizing. I mean, because they had staffing issues.
That's I teleported here before. This is when I was because I was looking for. This is before I even really knew about it.
I have living
I didn't
volume
realize
in
that
that
the
spell
PC
slinger, but I never
generation
pressed
was
it unless I'm
so
on the
And I'll be
lost.
honest,
Lazy.
So I was trying to do a
I started to
lot
decide
of
so we
as a
actually
people like
like
already
just by choice. Like I would choose to stay
That
isolated
shit
in the wilderness
was
and tried
Close
this little
this. Close
small
this.
area.
Jersey hacks my body downward track.
From West Point, like you could never get a moment to breathe.
my favorite.
Why does it
Like
always use the
over
worst
here.
I
thumbnail?
genuinely don't think that we have
They
any
could have done a nice thumbnail.
It's not a
Eight.
our level or no?
Yeah.
also realize that I don't have Shake Shack right now. Because I had Shake Shack for the
Only
first
spawned at
time.
Riverside, New
New
York,
York,
game.
right? And let me tell you, Shake
We're not
Shack
playing.
fucks
We're not doing normal easy. I'll say that.
Didn't want to close that one.
I have been thinking about Shake Shack
Some tips
for
and
way too long now.
crazy person.
What's the price point though?
Does anybody have a link to get
Got
the
there.
thing?
There has been a
I
sig-
can't
we
move.
go.
I can't move zombies yet.
Yep, that makes sense.
Gotta craft my
Everything's fine.
shoes.
Everything's sorted. It's all good.
Up
No
there.
caption.
Everything's
Jojo is probably
Jesus looks like a gamble threat.
from what I would
And it doesn't have to be shoes. You just gotta. I mean, you
Like the
could
name
I
of
crafted that for the first time ever.
Unless I'm
The W's in
triple.
chat.
as long as it's crafted.
Oh wait, he has. Never mind. Let me just gaslight myself real quick. I don't know fucking why, but have you had cherry Pepsi?
Because I felt
Cherry
like
Pepsi, cherry Coke. I do.
kind of.
Okay, this is
I
fine.
think
Maybe I
that
can
is
use maybe.
Yeah, you can try, but I could try, but I.
Maybe watch. They're watching Edge of Hill.
But he's my last.
I think that it adds a nice touch, which is also kind of weird.
Yeah, it's my first time
Because
doing
I
it
traditionally
You also
like
get
maraschino cherries and that super artificial cherry-y flavor. I've never really fucked with that very heavily. So like, I'm shocked that I like Dr. Pepper and like cherry Coke and stuff like that as much as I do. But I also think maraschino cherries is actually like Firehouse stuff's good. Firehouse is solid. But I think Firehouse does neither value nor quality good enough to intrigue me. I think Jersey Mike's is still better quality than Firehouse Subs is.
I've seen it
I think
before.
the Subway is far better value than Firehouse Subs or
You also
Jersey
get super
Mike's.
frustrated when you're playing the very first time playing
Does
Call
anything
of Duty.
Absolutely
How
that is stopping you from
expansion medallion,
And then my
everything
second
have
time, and my
to
third time, and my fourth
have,
time.
doesn't have to drop advanced
value at this point in time.
Anybody
If
knows?
I try to get
Fun
Jersey Mike's
game,
giant,
but
even if that's 2 Subway footlongs worth of,
Can it
you know,
drop
food,
the baby medallion?
Every
That's still
time
get
it's
you. Like it's a slow
1777 for a
chance to
giant
drop
with
a
main state
quesadilla.
sales tax.
And you still get
And then it's
a
going to be
one that expands the medallion.
$4 on top of it. So like almost 3 footlongs. Jersey Mike's are the best subs? Oh, Jersey Mike's
Hands
subs
still
are
get it.
hard, yes.
I got a
Jersey
half.
Mike's is out of that like
Right where you are.
fast
I have
food
to-
group,
I should probably
the
run the
best
temple.
quality sub in my opinion.
Adds
I will
room
absolutely
Spy Master.
The value of Subway comparatively is something that cannot be
We're doing it, boys. It's happening.
I do not have that up in me. Oh,
Wow, that was
fucking
probably
really?
the greatest thing I could have gotten. Crazy.
Well,
Some black sage.
Meta?
Cause us to bleed out.
I believe in Steezy.
What you following me for?
I don't want the green. I don't want to build with the green.
Do I just grab this and give it to Gil?
Once I walk away from this golem works, I'm going to immediately level
Oh,
up.
it's Gil Run anyways.
Up there as
It'll
well.
get to the right place.
That means losing
That'll-
XP. Isn't that
Wanna sell
super
one?
lame?
Armor Smith shirt. DM inquiries. Just kidding, by the way. That's going to the guild bank. We're truly up to this. I don't think we actually need
Alright,
a
I'm
button.
feeling much better about the status of the temple.
Chat, we building Oni sets in this
But
bitch?
as a
Honestly,
one
it
of the
only
things
took
I'll say
us,
this,
what,
when I was learning
maybe
PvP, I had a
4
limited amount of
hours to
time to
place the
play,
architect?
and I wanted to
I have
do
a
a very
feeling that that
specific
is
thing.
very
Build
mathematically
and decorate.
I don't know why I would need it for mine.
I feel like that could have taken us, could have taken us multiple days.
That happened
It's
over
all
and
in
over
4
and over
hours.
again.
But if you
Have
guys
it
also
just
need
for
to do
the
So
baby.
frustrated.
and then
I
I
was
can
like,
give it to you
alright,
guys.
you are either
Got it on,
going to
Very
uninstall
good.
this game and
For
stop
$1
wasting your
special.
time playing part of the game that you're not really
My
into.
starting
At
WoW
nighttime, it
stream,
was
well, I can
so
boost the
nice.
character
I'm
I'm
now.
not much of a
grinding
TV
up
watcher,
boost
but
it,
I am
so
like very napped first.
The GM asked me if I was going to stream the
Or you're
raids
going
last
to turn
night.
off
That's
infection.
what we
You're
got
going to
mistaken.
play
Like,
as zombie virus mutant. Bites, scratches, lacerations.
Stuff like that. So if you guys need the next
Yeah, I'll
trade
take
stuff,
That was the compromise I made early
$1,000
on.
off, $200
That way I excommunicate you.
And then I played like that, got better, learned that I was making
Close. I would
lots
prefer
of
it not to
mistakes.
destroy this.
Better?
discounted, I think $90.
Because I don't
Eventually, when
necessarily
my
think
skill
like if
level
I'm getting a
at
sandwich
first
for
got
myself.
better,
I got
I went back to
Do I
bites
genuinely want to
only.
spend like
So I could, I was still looking for scratches and lacerations, but I went back and I turned to bites on.
marginally
And then after a
better
while,
quality?
I was like, all right, the zombies never ever touched me.
Maybe not.
Like
I
I
don't want to say
can live a
marginally
year
better
without
quality,
her being
but like, is it
touched by a
3x the quality for Jersey Mike's
scratches,
Giant
lacerations.
versus a Subway footlong?
What level do you get cock? Got to be 18 years old. Oh,
I think the 8 floor
There's
is
a
like
classic just.
18
Wait, what's this?
or the
Oh.
18.
I actually don't know.
There's a classic just club soap with literally everything on it. You gotta get the mayo, you gotta get the red pepper relish.
Project
You
Zomboid
just
is a
fucking
highly
slap literally everything they have on it, and then you enjoy that,
I don't
right?
think that's you'll
If
get
you're
all
getting
kinds
a
of tips from people.
You do
Some
not
people
get a
suggest
buffalo
just
chicken.
throwing yourself at the
Eat
combat
it, rack,
chicken
knock it
range.
down.
Because it's the
That's
same price as
one
the
of the things
buffalo
you really
chicken.
have to master.
Includes
Understand how
everything that a
it works.
buffalo chicken would.
Understand how
And
combat
bacon
works.
for the same
You get a
price.
lot
And you're
better.
gonna just add on buffalo sauce for free.
Extremely wrong with
So the
my
buffalo chicken is
character
actually a
here.
scam. And you should never get a buffalo chicken at
Something
Jersey Mike's.
Something is not right. I should be
Switch on your
doing
sauces for free. That's your tech. Free bacon.
way more damage than
Anyways,
this. But
those are my two go-tos. And then I just load both of them up. Even if I get the hot one with the buffalo chicken, or the chicken bacon
good
buffalo
enough.
chicken.
I mean,
I still
for me, I had to learn the game in a way I thought was
Very
fun.
bad.
I did not find combat
And then the other half
super.
immediately goes in the
not showing
fridge.
Kaiba's. Click
What's the
Kaiba's
combat?
link in the
Project
bottom.
Zomboid. It is not
And then
why I
eat that
play
shit
this
cold.
game.
Oh, it's so good.
Kaiba's Roban.
Fire's
I
best.
feel bad though. I feel like
I think I did my best. Yeah.
like I'm not.
That's
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Maddie. You're playing at the series, right? Your damage is going to be way higher than mine. Way higher. Because you're playing such a different setup.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'll
Temporalis, I
fucking
think, is a little bit different. I'm gonna do less damage to you as long as it's Temporalis, but
Now
something
that was also before
something is not. Yeah, I'm doing
the
that.
gear that we currently have. That's a guild, so I mean.
Temporalis will help me build the temple faster if I have to play like this.
We're at 3k HP.
But I still think something.
Firebrand is probably in a good
My,
spot to
I'm gonna look
very
at
soon.
a couple of guides and I'm gonna look at Fuck Guns and some other people that are using Temporalis and try to understand what the shit I'm doing wrong here.
About to get chewed.
I haven't seen Firebrand up. I don't think outside of Steel Blue. Real soon or
Okay,
Steven soon?
so what we
I
need
think
here
if
is
Firebrand spawned right now, and the Slur Alliance came out to help, and we had Cash and Slur together in Firebrand, we could kill Firebrand.
So
I'm confident of that, considering we have a lot of crafted gear now.
random stuff
We have
everywhere.
a lot of people that are insanely high power. We have multiple tanks that with Rashida will be well above 10k HP. I think if both of the alliances, like the major alliances on the server that we have, work together, Firebrand dies. They could spawn it in a Steel Bloom this instant, and I think it dies in under an hour. But on Kumat,
Pretty sure you
Kumat
just
actually has
manifested a
multiple
pointy rock.
spawns throughout the world. It's not really
You
like a
say
world
your
boss level
demands
thing yet.
loud
I don't really
enough,
know what Kumat's existence
long
is. He's
enough.
supposed to be Firebrand's brother, but he doesn't really have like a loot table or anything. He just spawns as like a boss mob on some islands. It's kind of strange, but there are multiple of them. So I don't really understand the point of that guy. I'll be honest.
Glorious.
I would say try to prep for Firebrand as much as you can. If that's what you're attempting for a world boss.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Firebrand is going to do a whole
do
shitload
some
of AoE
research.
DPS during the ad phase especially.
But I
that's
don't
why you have every
need
single
damage
person
right
bring
now. It
through
doesn't
Shadow.
matter.
That's
I
going to
just
give
want
him
to
a
move
lot
fast,
of
so
HP.
as long as I can
Yes,
get my
they call
plug
it juggling
link
zombies.
stop sprinting at the end of it.
If you're like a level 5 fitness, level 5
That far.
you should be able to juggle.
So you
I'm wondering if the Choir Amulet is based. Does Fuck Gun use Choir? Because I'm wondering if just plus 3 to all spells is way better than the Lightning.
easy to scale up HP.
Honestly, another tip I would give new players is give yourself 100 trade points.
We'd be fine.
And just always take fit and combat when you're fit and strong.
Until you have the DPS to just
Choir with Temporalis.
Gives a new player a lot of room to run around.
That's fun.
Right, the lightning bolts are what's killing anything. I understand that, but what argument I'm trying to make is I think that's the problem.
If we win that, Shadow
Might be
escape
part of the problem.
to see if he needs the elixir.
I could be, again, I could be wrong.
I'm
I'm just,
sure if he does or not.
I'm thinking out loud here. I'm thinking about different possibilities. There's some people using Choir and some people using a plus 3 amulet.
Dude, I don't even think we have that.
Can't find it either.
What are we looking for right now still?
I mean, is it just counting
Because if
error?
that's an another one checked off the list. That's fucking huge. And
If you
also
guys
good
see a
sign
comment,
finding them
That's
here.
an actual
look for my comments.
So
Do you
that's
see a
very
comment
nice.
coming down? There's no comments. That's my
I
problem.
gave him
I don't know, I'm
8
gonna
Comment
go
is all of my
and now
damage.
it's leatherworking
I
and
would
build.
just
And there's no
ignore
So I
comment.
guess
it.
we're still just looking
Something.
for literally every
Yes,
single
they
other.
did.
Very strange. Like I think my lightning bolts are so
Space.
powerful.
You make your axe.
Very
you
strange.
make your axe.
Like I think my lightning
Gets
bolts are
here.
so powerful, it's including everything
Then you do
before it
it.
can throw my ability that actually
Down to
does
see
me
if outward
damage.
laborers up.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
You have a weapon.
Club gun doesn't use comet. My crit chance is 100. 100.
That's right. You
My
got
crit
it.
chance is 96, but I have a passive that gives me
You just die immediately. Thought I never was there. I appreciate it.
25% more crit
I built
if I have crit
Dora.
recently or something.
That you can get their checks.
So then it's
My hand is
awesome.
tiny. You can go hand.
Alright, I appreciate that.
What do you mean?
This out.
Just about
Daily
to banish
spins,
my
thoughts.
feet. Just
It
about
won't
to
proc
banish
if you
my
instantly
feet.
kill things that are smart. If you build your temple, there will be a lot more monsters that are alive and will start throwing all of your comets.
One die.
That's possible.
One
Yeah,
die.
Zebi is saying just make my temple more powerful. And I think that X could be the problem. Like maybe everything is fine,
They can be the same
but I need the monsters to live longer than a second.
teams and we
Actually,
break up into a few different teams and we just rotate throughout the deck. I think it would be incredibly
lightning
easy
bolts-
to get
my
going,
lightning
and we
bolts-
would see a
oh,
bunch of
bam.
different players come out to it.
Okay.
And as long as we
Gonna
have
give
people
them time to
willing
throw
to
a
do it,
combo.
I am also down to start plugging into every single person on the server. It is
Yeah,
genuinely
you never throw a comet in a game
Gosh, really?
Yes,
Really? I just got
So I'm down to start doing daily
I
scripts.
just
We
got
just need a few people that are willing
Where
to
did you all come from?
I know Adam.
Why are there so many of you? I just got shoes. I just got
As a call, we could
Another one.
my feet. I had like
Working fine for now.
look at me.
So I think that's
Maybe that is
something that everybody would benefit from. Now
I can't. I'm exhausted.
on the server.
This is as
We should
fast.
also
I just.
one up that with a weekly siege.
What the
You never
fuck?
see comments in your maps either. Okay, so that makes
Oh,
me feel a little
Weekly
bit better.
siege.
Alright,
200
so
people that all
can't
want
really
to participate
ruin
in the
anything
siege.
here. I would
It's
prefer it
not
does not
really
leave this
Funnel
room,
to
but
one
let's
person.
see.
They do not have to be a mayor.
Did I run this?
I don't know what
If I did not run that, I won't survive.
Per person, 200 people that get slaughtered for the siege.
Do that.
Such a PvP.
It'll go back.
Until they get the server infrastructure ready. And then it gets fun. There have
I
been
should have.
sieges
I
that
should
are
have pulled out
successful.
the axe.
And keep in
When I
mind,
knew
sieges
we were
run
getting
better than
surrounded
Guild vs.
by
Guild Wars
Okay.
because there
Pulled
are
out
no
the axe.
mounts
Okay.
and it's super
What do I do
fast.
with it now?
Pulled out the axe.
What the fuck?
We got faster kills.
Much better than open world wars with all of the assets and everything fully loaded in. No mobs to worry about, no mounts to worry about, no outside players to worry about, no other guild decks to worry
Is it a
about.
problem if I'm building Lego?
That gold per week is so cheap.
Going fine.
We could literally do 2 sieges a week if we really wanted to.
Why
Yes.
is this
5
guy-
gold a week is less than an hour of sport fishing.
Oh,
It is
this
1
is-
hour of neutral crates back and forth from Avon's End to Briarmore over and over again for a person.
And now it's going to destabilize.
You can get that from
I actually would strongly prefer to get rid of all of these rooms
It is not hard to get 5 gold per
because
week.
they count as rooms, which raises my room count, which increases the number of rooms that are destabilized, right? So these rooms are all screwing me over,
Go next. I'm gonna
right?
go next.
So if I get
Let me go
one
next.
room
Go
attached to
next.
here,
Go next.
a single room here, then I can destroy 3 rooms.
Goddamn, brother's reeling up
Zombies, I'm
entire
just
parts
pushing
of
you.
boats.
Just pushing you. Let's go next.
That was perfect.
Let's go next. Come on. Who
I
wants
just
it?
need
Who
something
wants
that
some?
attaches
Who
to
wants
this.
some? I got 2 injured
Something that
feet,
attaches to
zombies.
that
Come
to
and
break
get
all 3
some.
rooms, because I
Don't
want
touch
the
me.
number of
Don't
rooms
touch
my
me.
thing to be lower, and then I'll destabilize less.
Like, how frequently would you say you find a fish that's over 5 gold?
Alright guys, don't worry. 2
Is
more.
it frequently enough to be like relatively? Oh, okay, this is what
Found the
happens.
other pieces.
So do you guys use choir in the super ultimate juice? Do you use choir in the ultimate juice temples? Is that still best in slot? Or is it better to go plus 3?
Tab Master's also down. So there may be another group that's doing a name mob road.
Like plus 3 is insane for Spark and Comet. So Lightning Bolt's really better than that. Like certainly, like it's probably certainly better if you corrupt it to plus 1. But what if you don't have it?
Depends if you're exploiting the
You do not use choir.
Yeah, don't exploit the cast.
Choir helps you with your
That's
energy.
my recommendation.
I can't use
Does the crits from the choir build more energy?
More likely you'll need to get the larger fish.
Do those count to energy generation?
What do you mean the farther out? Like away from land?
Thin.
See, I didn't know that.
Oh, I built it wrong.
Like the further offshore you are?
Motion sensitive.
I mean, that'd be kind of a cool mechanic.
Velocity.
That could make sense.
Slow.
How would you feel if there were different
I built the wrong way. I
tiers
built the wrong way.
Good
of
at
spawns that came in
So,
in terms of like the fishing spots? So like a tier 1 is the basic spot.
And then for
A
our
tier 3
positives,
has the
wilderness
higher
spot.
chance to be Titanic fish than any other spot.
I couldn't tell the difference, bro.
I feel like
Agent gets 4 more
something along that line that's probably shown within the spawns.
Organized.
If I had the choice,
Necessarily different levels, but like
between using the choir or not, I'd rather use the choir because it's throwing lightning bolts everywhere and it makes me happy. I would rather use
for
the
those
choir,
fishing on the east side of the world.
but not at the expense of nerfing Comet. It's not actually.
Okay, now this makes sense.
And then nothing in between the desert and the Goonark and the Riverlands. And that little like inlet there.
Okay, now it's in the
It's a little intriguing.
Was it that one?
I'm sure they'll get to it though, right?
So Zebby, do you use Headhunter or do you use Soul Tether? It's got to be Headhunter.
$90 for a Titanic.
Certainly, it's got to be Headhunter, right? It has to.
Yeah,
Goddamn. I mean, surely the tier under Titanic.
Oh,
profession.
yeah.
Surely it's not as Titanic or bust.
So sick.
I admittedly have not done a ton of sports.
Thank you. I was like, I don't understand.
Going on the old
They
fashioned
will
way.
hide it behind a rock
Just some
too.
man and some rocks.
Good fucking cool on the stack.
Goldish for medium.
Right.
bad, though.
Yes, I did know
God.
that. So the lightning bolt itself.
He's
They
naked.
kept moving back, but yeah.
Yikers. Pistol theft went off.
Wire has an ICD, so when you play
There
Temporalis,
are,
it lowers
so
the
for these
ICD,
sandbox
which
settings,
raises
there are no
the
cars.
right?
It's all
No
bad.
cars, no damage. Okay, alright, this
I don't like
is
soul theft. One
a
bit.
generous start. One of the relatively...
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, actually, I have
So
to
you're
play
spawning in an area, so
If I have a rarity bot, the rarity bot gets all the kills. I have to play
harassed by lots of zombies. So far, has been incredibly dangerous.
How am I not sprinting? I am sprinting.
This side of the river has been incredibly dangerous.
Like 5
You might see some zombies, you have to walk very Stone riders, stone lady,
Five man
that stone Japanese,
Disable sprint. He's gonna change.
With Mr. Ron. So that would help recall the important moment to be nice and beefy. But like, I'm not just gonna pop the tweets right now.
Tonight, I'm gonna mess around with
Are
it.
you
I'm
asking
gonna
me
change
for schedule for how long?
on my keyboard to a macro that presses and instantly releases screen.
How frequently you think you're actively going to get a weapon combo off? That's the most important thing. If you can get a full combo off on your weapons, on an axe,
We have another quick death.
well, yeah. We can keep pushing through. We can check the basics.
But if you get a weapon combo, I better really hope hope I don't
that you're
die.
going to be getting 15% fizz attack speed,
And I'm not allowed to really live.
15% base damage, and 15% base damage. And no, I didn't stop it.
We can live.
That is two 15% base damages coming in at the same time. So on the axe tree, providing you can get
My schedule. Right now, I'm streaming every
it is a
day.
disgusting
Normally around
that comes in that scales you up like
I would be happy to gambo for you, man, but if you don't mind, I'm in full Terminator mode, just trying to make this temple.
Came out that.
or you can come through. Either way.
The community funded this character to me, so I'm trying to complete this as fast as I can. I want to pay people back. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna.
Already so much better than last time. We have made it.
Somebody sit and tell you the first one. What's happening? Okay,
So, this is good. Smithy is finally walking away. Tiny armory, okay. Printing. Actually printing, guys. Look at this. Look at the walking.
On like your arm.
You guys see this walking we're doing?
And everything you see here is
Still
I
get scratched.
was
And the cameraman never
Guys, look at
dies.
this walking.
And you're making knots. Playing shit like
You just gotta keep believing
Maybe the large
and not
brand.
dying.
I just oversold. I think it's over.
Actually, I want them to delete. I need them to
I trust
delete.
my healers and my healers trust in me.
I did donate.
Can I attach anything
And as
to
long as everybody plays their
It's
roles,
damage from maybe experience, but I'm hoping it's good.
Last year was.
As soon as
I'm
I
not liking
get
it.
my sharp stuff.
holy
Honestly,
shit,
maybe I'll just
boys.
stay. Stones were. That's another thing.
As hard as we
Stones are
possibly
bad.
can.
So I would just
Honestly,
stay.
when we were back in the old mission and it was up when the aircraft carrier was the end game, screw the loop. Like, my favorite thing to get from an aircraft carrier
Oh, we
was
can
Stack
block
Next Week.
again?
I had so much fun with those.
That motherfucker is going to blow up.
block.
It's the fun.
That motherfucker is not
Okay, I'm calm. Let's.
Well, that wasn't the one that I thought was going to blow up. I thought it was going to be that one. I thought that was
Good also. Is Smithy tier 3 quesadilla? Or is Smithy tier 3
Flakes like that I have.
not quesadilla?
Even hammers. Even just
Anybody
getting
know?
regular stones to make stones.
Nice, relax. Little shit. Nice chill pull for Roach, our solo cleric. Brother came it was like,
Right,
oh,
there's
hey,
the
by
branch.
the way,
I just need the
in
dog
danger,
spade
so go
now.
easy on me.
Shoes might be achieved before I even get one.
I know Golem Works stays
That would be a
quesadilla.
first. I don't
Why
think
it's
I've ever
so
had
good.
that happen.
I mean, at that point, it's probably over. Realistically, you're washed. At this point,
Make a fire, burn all the zombies.
Golem Works' room 1 is absolutely
Fire
fresh.
I stand on
That
that
may
business.
not be the worst
Golem Works' room 1 is actually the dream.
Oh, well, just don't be as broke.
Trying to build a.
Comfy and cozy and cozy and comfy.
That might be how we eventually battle.
All right, so something tells me
I need them to delete this Golem Works over here, though. I
Multiple
absolutely
helicopters.
by
they're
placing
gonna
We
it
have
fly
a
over,
burn
and then
area
we're
where
gonna
we
fly
just
and then we're gonna kill
take
you.
the zombies and
that.
walk
Is
them
my
around
prediction.
until
Now
they
you
just
know
And Zombie will also
Back
probably
in Build
come over here to start yelling at them.
Now I can't build the generator on the
Because I
other
don't
side.
have
Now I gotta
sound.
wait until they delete it, and then I have to
I
find
think
a
there's
generator
And I
to get
say
ice and some
Cozy's
quesadilla
the
from
same.
Golem Works. I wish I would have used like my brain like that. But stop and think about it.
Everything will be
That's
chill
just
and sane.
answered
We
so
shall see.
obviously.
From the bed, yeah.
Just
We
play
shall see
it
very
randomly.
heavily.
Good job, guys.
I'm just like, oh,
No.
well, I might as well just put two Golem Works down, right? Because I'll make no progress, and certainly it'll let me go left side, and it'll leave the right side for me. Nah, bro,
Force
that's not how it
scan
works.
off of alloyed labor, the item level 29 shield.
Maybe I'll get lucky and
I
they'll
would
bail me out.
also
And
love
they'll
a
Step
forge
eight already.
guards to
I'm-
flex
For example, I had a generator that I had to place,
It is a 490 power.
but I could have had already. Oh, I'm dead here.
490 power heavy
Moto.
chest.
I'm worried about other people.
That makes me
Letter
very
name,
happy to think
follow.
about. Because right now I have 110 max HP chests, which is great.
We need 10
That
minutes.
con that I
Okay,
would get from
whatever.
upgrading my chest would outdo the raw HP that I have on this chest. And then from there,
Go zoom.
I would also be able to about 500 power.
40 minutes ago.
Best thing we could get is jalapeno.
Thank you for the
That
front.
down at all.
Pick
If
your
I'm being
color.
completely real, that would
Enjoy
absolutely
your
Actually,
be
that's
happy.
the
Should get
medallion.
71 right now. Get a little closer to 400 with the current scaling that I have. Oh, goodness gracious me, oh my, yeah. So I just have a couple of general pieces left to upgrade from the mob drops.
You got a
As well as
15-hour
working
shift
on the
today.
endgame crafting, which is going to be a fucking
15 hours.
grind through and through. Like, really long grind. So
Hopefully you don't
this
have
is
to
to
work
get the gear set in a very workable long-term place. Not the final place, but as of right now,
Right back into
my
work
shield's
tomorrow.
grade 23. My chest is grade 23.
We just got
Other than that, I'm looking pretty sexy. Sorry, Nabby as hell, but things that maybe glitch because the middle reader has gone back in. I mean, some of the mobs have been funky. So when we came through earlier today, some of the Reapers were getting stuck up on the banisters. So, I mean, it could be that. I haven't seen Alloy Laborer at all today. Wait, ask these guys if they saw Alloy Laborer.
Well, we have to pretty much do every room possible. At least every room that can drop a medallion because
I level it up.
Hair
we
spread
are
and
two
giant
medallions.
doors. Yeah, it could be bad, but
Doesn't really matter at the start, I guess, because you get so few medallions that it doesn't really matter, but I need to fix this as soon as possible
Forge right up, boys.
because I'm gonna probably have to like bank, I'm gonna have to bank up
Strike settings, check them.
jalapenos in order to turn
Feed to the
the
beans, give them
corner.
business.
Yeah, I think some of you guys.
And have to get some, I
this
might
is
do
the
some
time.
Get relaxed
jalapenos,
tomorrow.
jalapenos.
Healthcare is so exhausting. That's kind of I
It's a
like
program.
15-hour shift. That kind of feels like a health worker.
Do I do it?
No, the kids burger, right?
I'm actually.
Do I?
Thank you for what you do for the world.
Could I be more decisive?
I love you guy here. Why are you not using garden stone? You get a regular stone.
We might have done enough damage to pull it.
It always
Well,
skipped a lot of grinding
so.
for you.
I'm
I could do
always
that.
force
I
moving
could
to
do
hold
that.
forward.
I don't. I probably pass some regular.
And then I try to just
see any of
press.
What I need
Because the game thinks I'm holding things
not
for a moment,
collapsing.
so it begins
I need the sharp
and any
points.
damage I
Or flint
receive.
nodes, you could use these with a regular rock.
Yeah, I heard that.
But I need
That
immediately
that's a shitty pair of boots, right? I'd rather just
Absolutely unforgiving. Oh wait, extremely shield. What's
isn't that a
that?
shitty pair of boots?
Plastic straps.
Deflection rating, armor, and evasion.
Never mind. Give like
Yeah, also bombs is right.
I guess there's no
Like shotgun is going.
or whatever. So just keep in mind that
We want to
Ash is running on
delete
this.
this. Delete
It is, well, I guess
this.
Ash is in Steam technically. But yeah, I don't have an extra ship running at all. That's a good best. I run a 4080 Super and a 7800 CD, so.
There is an invisible tree here. Do you hear that? The invisible tree is hiding an invisible
Falling over
zombie.
and dying. Oh yeah, me too. I love
is a
it.
fucking asshole in every way, shape, and form.
Okay, I don't like the invisible tree.
And I very much so
You
hate
guys love this
Look at
Rocky
that.
House
And he hates us as well. So I
The
do
break,
swipe
it's
Sin
hard to
Stomper
see.
from them, so that's good.
You can
Plus
see
one
the
for the
sharp
cops.
line here. There's some type
I
of
don't know where they're
invisible
taking off to.
You re-rolled Bear into Plant Daddy and you're loving the build. Hell yeah, man. Love
Maybe
it.
plus one for the boy.
Thank you.
Keep
Easy
pumping,
kills. Easy kills. Come on. Nice.
Maybe I can
Fall
take you
over.
new Plant Daddy.
Nice. Fall over. Nice. Okay, get the kills. Get the kills. Come on, get one kill. Okay,
Is this
good.
not
Don't get up.
necessary?
Don't get up.
You have that. Why do you have everything?
Daddy into my
There's,
brand
Why do
new
you have legitimately
Giga
everything
Temple.
left?
Gain
What the fuck do you
Rest.
mean?
Wait, no
Oh, but yeah,
rest.
Tulok is an issue.
No, I love
He has a lot of healing, he has a lot of AoE damage.
There's one right there, and there's one right
In a
there.
very mean way.
Thousand
It's not like this loving, caressing.
Borderlands.
I think
Be
if I
careful.
could go back to
Realistically, I think with the recent developments of gearing on this server, it would be quite possible to take down Firebrand, especially if the larger communities on this server all work together. Wait, what the fuck?
like I did it well. Like, you know what?
That hurt.
Why am I seeing fake beams?
I'll think like really good stuff, like I do this and other people use that.
Wait, I need to finish this food.
Wait, what the hell?
We're going for the boss, boys. Change of
Or was
plans.
there just an unloaded item on that?
From what?
Oh, there it is.
Some people felt like
Well, I'm kind of tight. What if that was a chest?
But yeah, I love second open.
Yeah, you need to
saw
second
it.
You win dad joke of the
It
stream.
was the map.
You win dad joke of the stream.
Why would it give an item
Dang.
beam, though?
Brahmin.
At that point.
I'll try to remember. I have a friend that does tattooing.
Bramage.
Like, I got very scared.
I'll make sure that finish
What the
Unbreaking
fuck
your
do you
love
mean?
with
Jesus fucking
telekinesis.
Christ. Also, John G, good morning, my boy. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Whatever you want, we play on Shoal over here. Shoal #1 server NA. Honestly, Shoal #1 server world. Most active server. Best content server. Server of the year. New server of the year. Repeat server of the year. Comeback server of the year. You name it, dog. Shoal's getting all the awards. Clean sweep. Burps after eating it. Fubo. What did you eat? I cannot condone you eating all of these drops. You need to be reasonable.
Yeah.
If I did not put shake it off there, I would have fucking died.
The safest,
On this day, I'm very thankful for heals.
safest place I have. So
Put in it Forge Wild. Yeah, probably a little bit at least. I really want to see.
I really am enjoying like
This where it all falls apart.
you are my hammer.
DJ and DJ.
This is where it all falls down. An absolute goddamn tragedy. All right, well, this is a reset.
DJ is such a creative field.
That's
I'm gonna cross the bridge.
the downside of the one cleric gaming voice.
I have low sperm count comments. Yeah,
Slam jam.
can't get that testosterone up.
You got destroyed, bro.
Okay.
You got absolutely throttled, my man. Let's go, Crujan. Okay, word.
We have like five.
Crujan to 39. Singular groups are rough. Bro, we're so down bad on clerics right now. Genuinely, we are astronomically down when it comes to clerics. I don't know where they've all gone. I don't know why nobody is playing cleric this phase.
Your search
But it
focus
feels
on
like there have
stones
never
help.
been fewer clerics than there are
I
at this
can
current
still
point in time.
forage things that are not
Is
stones.
really weird.
So, and I know I will need
By the way, if any of you guys have a rarity bot build, it's not going to be for a few days, but
twins. If I
if
can
any of you guys
just
want
and I
to
will.
make a rarity bot,
That we can use.
team up to make $1 billion
We can try to get back out to you.
Staff tells you when somebody goes
and run the community through everything. If you want. If a couple of different people have a Giga Chat rarity bot, I might try to rotate who it is every day amongst the people who actually have it.
I wouldn't do that.
That way we can
Your
go
music, man.
I've caught up with a couple of streamers.
I must secure all of these goods.
I'm running Temporalis, yeah.
That's a lot.
Temporalis is making me big mad, but I'm running it anyway.
Blame him, not me.
Why does my HP go up and down so fast? Because it costs me HP to throw my spell. Then I leave it back.
I blame him.
I'm like way.
Oh, Greg almost 17. Bro, honestly, I will give priority power
Bonds,
to
I want to see
clerics
you
in
do
this
this
game.
with 100% sprinters,
If I
okay?
can get into Steel Blues with a group of clerics, all at level 16, I will fucking pump you guys up to 20 plus immediately.
How's my damage output?
If I'm in group clerics everywhere,
Nothing to post on the free.
There are no fences,
how did you get 5 minutes?
and there is no safe
Yo,
place.
guys, I'm just YOLOing it. Watch
I
this.
believe in you.
I'm gonna YOLO this. Might be a dumb idea, but I'm doing it. Spy Master,
Cat.
What is happening right now?
Barracks.
I feel so bad.
Right.
What's happening? That's bad on.
I'm full sending this. I'm upgrading the Spy Master. Screw it.
Zib, what's happening actually? What's bad?
I love the time goes by so fast.
Because now you're fucking scary.
Sending this.
Like,
And I have
No idea what there might be a dude. Or hacking is real. Okay, wait, why do you say this? What is, what's driving this thought?
brain damage from swap.
We only had one shot.
Because I do not like hearing that. There's nothing I can do, Joe. Yeah, we did check the bar.
You're Dane the barmaid now.
And can confirm your market board you want at this point in time. I may or may not be tracking the gold price.
Is there anything better than
And is it going
peppermint hot chocolate on a cold night? Yes, crunchy peanut
like
butter.
more expensive or less expensive?
I like
Because
peanut
gold
butter.
more expensive.
Yes,
Means that the groups are drawing out.
There are people who eat
7 to
spoonfuls of peanut butter than the rest of us.
How did I get temporalis? Did I farm up a couple of mirrors?
Is available.
I mean, they take Visa, MasterCard, American Express. No, actually,
To supply hackers on
over the last month, a bunch of people, whenever people in my community quit, the first thing that pops in their head is, I need to give everything that I own to Rax because I need him to have all my stuff.
I kind of
So they gave me like 10,000 plus divines worth of gear.
and just like
But the stance that I take on it is I'll take any handouts, but I don't use them for the first month of the league. I gotta play normally. And then we can, it's kind of like what Empyrean does. Empyrean gathers a bunch of currency, and then at the end of the league, he does some crazy ass project for fun with what people throw his way. That's like the same strategy. So the Plant Daddy thing that you kept seeing me make, I farmed all the currency myself. Let's go, bro.
Okay, reset, change everything. People can log in.
I don't even think I can afford to use the jalapeno here, though. And I think I have to hold on to it. I've got to hold on to it and pray.
so far.
I got a double jalapeno.
More
That would have been
stones
like
than
the
I
actual
found.
dream come true.
With a boost?
That was
On boost, I should say, with your glow. You must die.
God, I got a quesadilla and a jalapeno.
To turn every game into Stardew Valley.
It's the most
Do you do a
important.
lot of farming and stuff? That's
I
awesome.
need you to understand that there are
I
consequences for
try to
your
turn
actions.
every game I play
And if I
into
die, we all die. I'm burning it all down, baby.
What is going on
Hey,
here?
let's shut them up. Maybe
Aces
we're
versus
late.
cheap.
decorate, but with extra
Honestly, I'm not John
That's why
I think it's
you heard me earlier going,
I'm not anything but
So
smart.
we don't use any handouts for the first month.
where's my pretty pawn?
But it's been a month now here, so now we're doing
Can't
something
find a pretty
with all
pond.
the
I
currency
don't
that they
want to
gave
live
us.
out
So
here. I'd rather choose
we just spent $5 bajillion on this build.
And they can't really predict what the
And what
next set of
what I'm
changes
doing is I'm trying to make the most ultimate Giga Temple for you guys.
Or to be crunching
And then I'm going to run
base.
4 of you at a time, and it's going to be so fun. It's going to be...
All the zombies are random. The things we don't have are random.
But in order to build it, we got to play all day really, really fast.
educated enough nor smart enough
Honestly,
to
get kind of lucky.
critiques
Eyesight,
may or may not be a
strength,
better
But
Talent.
paralysis is letting me...
Because again, I know nothing and I'm pretending to know nothing.
You know what,
I am
honestly,
simply an
the
idiot
only
that
way
enjoys video
to
games
help me is
and I'm happy to be able to
I get either from
I think it's the same thing with RMT, man. Realistically, whoops.
Alright, I have max. I don't need a
The zombies are
quesadilla.
just barriers.
I need a jalapeno.
And you only have to respond to those things once they actively occur.
So I think we don't even block. I need to save the lock, and I need it to just live.
We have
If this dies, it's fine. I don't think I can.
Well, it's got raids here right now, chat.
I don't think I can afford to spend the jalapeno. What do you think? Should I spend it or not? I think I should save and just pray.
How's VP in this game?
What do
In
you
my
think?
opinion, it's one of the reasons the game is still, in the
Lock
spot
it.
that it's in
No.
right now.
That was very helpful.
Problems, but like in terms of the combat,
Don't lock it. Don't lock it. Don't lock it. Save it.
like the actual game
save
feel in PvP shit, I feel like that's one of
Oh my
the
God.
points. Granted, a lot of people feel like there's not as much PvP as there could be in the world right now.
Yes.
because of some friction issues.
Exactly. That was excellent.
Barely any people content. Exactly. That's a big thing. Guild decks are too expensive. Caravans aren't run very much. Lawless areas
Barely might not have been
right
headshots.
now because there's no huge benefit.
The Kali no lock tech. Is it actually tech?
I
Or
think
you guys just
sometimes
like,
it's just
I don't know what's happening. And I'm just gonna try
I don't
to
even get it.
maybe run through and like get a reset off. Oh wait, that's actually set.
Yeah, I got an Abyssal Echoes. I wasn't even looking at my
How the
screen.
fuck did that happen?
Look away, guys. You get godly stuff.
I'm just trying to exist.
Alive this long, can't find dog Spain somehow.
You made it up, you lock it up and or load up the middle and pray.
Roger, you flagged up.
So we need to move away there. So what we need is an armory. We need an armory and a garrison.
Cool pulse. Oh god. Reset.
It should be.
We're going to have to kill mobs around him before we pull.
Not true, I just looked away and died in hardcore
That's like
SSF.
four mobs. Just like that.
I mean,
We gotta be
have to do it
we
in
gotta be
very
a little more
special ways.
tactful than that.
Yo, I'm still alive. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, that's definitely my fault.
you must have done it wrong.
Alright, let's get rid of stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna make the Giga Temple. We're not playing games.
Need more rewards?
We're going for the Giga Temple.
It's a matter of either needing more rewards to make the cost worth it, or you need to lower the cost to compensate for us not really having rewards, you know? Because right now, if I spend 27 gold and I'm paying over 4 gold, every 4 kills is gold, that's like, it's not very high value. I could get a caravan out and then I could just challenge them to caravan scripts, and it would be cheaper.
I'm obsessing on the cat right now.
Okay, well, I
And that's probably
completely
going to be
messed
the
up this
most
whole
used reason for a
Rocky
caravan in this phase.
by the way. Actually, wait, let's complete this map so I can walk this.
We're unironically used for
Or not the
scrims
temple, the tower. I mean.
actual caravans. So, there's definitely some incentivization structure I think that is lacking right now. Somewhere along the line of the, the friction generators. And say you had one of those guilds block that like pulled up on your levelers, and then guild wars were 10 gold, so that way you could just drop a guild deck on them, you could use one of your 3 charges, or hear me out, even cheaper, so that way guilds were almost incentivized to use their 3 charges. They already limit us at 3 energy charges, each of which recharge on an 18-hour cadence, so why not just let us use those 3 bad boys each 18 hours, and then just duke it out from there. If we're not gonna have rewards, just give us the decks. Just allow us to spin them up. Let the cooldown be the cooldown.
Shout at the end.
That's honestly my takeaway right now. Free guild decks, 5 gold guild decks. Anything would be better than what we have now. Putting gold's way too much, either free or way cheaper.
I've been loving
100% agree, Jeffrey. Thank you for the 100.
Well, I guess I'm
Next phase, caravan drag racing mechanic. Pimp my
Build,
caravan.
please. I don't have a build, guys.
It just becomes caravan aesthetics all the time.
We've done the base.
I think Pop Gun has a guy.
Fucking really.
Nick 2, I think, has a guy. Nick 2 as well.
Yeah, don't worry, Kyle.
Where else is this?
What does this have
This
as a
build
hidden
is
stat?
unbelievably expensive.
Because
There
I'm
might be
bringing
a
my
budget
metal working
version,
up as my
but
4th journeyman
I
as
don't
we
know what
speak.
it is. I went straight into the
I'm
multi-mirror
gonna throw a roll on
setup.
it for my metal working.
Are we all done?
I lost anyways. I rolled a 12.
We're not much
I
right?
lost to a 13.
Play Fallout, which is why I probably have
Five done?
I have historically the worst dice in the history of Ashes of Creation. It is fucking miraculous. Reset this. Reset this.
I'm dead.
We're all cooked. Reset this quickly.
I was actually dead there, by the way.
Blood right now. You got
Brother, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 129, center your own
Log out, save my life.
How much was left in it?
Yeah.
Just log out,
Blood
boys.
Runner, 5 Blood Runner, 3 Forge Guard. Ideally, if I can control it. But that's like 1,000 millennia of farming, if I'm being completely honest. Like that's, bro, that's a lot. So, I'm currently celebrating my 26th that I just acquired. I just got my 6-piece Rosarium Guard today in blue. So like, I've been living life off of that. I'm quite happy with everything that I've achieved recently. So
what we need
I
is
take
an
a little bit to
armory,
bask in the
which we
glory
don't
of this.
have. What I need is to place this generator right here, which I can't do because of stupid gold.
I'm like, God fucking damn it, the fuck, 29
Definitely quesadilla.
Which I still like the Guild Seal cost, but
I need the generator.
Guild Seal cost to purchase deck scores could be really cool.
Wait, do we have a golden cup train?
That would brick my whole temple.
Or do we have
Just like
golden?
a-
Do we have
So I actually don't have many options here.
Maybe remove it from craft.
There's not a lot that I can do here.
Vendor side, so we then have a form of like guild currency management, so to say.
Actually, not a lot.
Where we have to keep track of all of those guilds, the guild systems in some way, shape, or form. Because the biggest thing right now is like, I can't even deck 3 wars a
You
day.
guys get a golden cap box?
It's fucking awful.
You guys get a golden cap box?
Can I connect this?
Oh, bro, Ashes has so much potential. There is a fucking ton to look forward to in Ashes. You got the ship PvP. I ran scrims against a couple other guilds earlier tonight, so we had some larger group content. Had some fucking banger fights out of that. Ashes has all of the core that it needs. It's just a matter of complementing that core with all of the accessory systems needed to make it really feel like that true MMO, man. But it's well on its way. Aries, what am I doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day, friend. Got everything except Ravens for Blood Runner Heroic. Yeah, I mean, honestly,
This is
kind of the easy part to a certain extent. Like, obviously, you're also gonna have to get.
Actually, give me a higher chance.
But there is like
You're also gonna have to get profit emblems, but that's not that bad. All of this.
Maybe I'm putting it back.
GG, that's not the worst. But let me tell you,
Oh my god.
Generator, connectometry, stack.
those will fucking be dog. Just want to swing by and say hi.
Don't rack
Greatly appreciate that, brother. Right
Wait
now,
for what?
I got the PvE grind going. I'm trying to target 2 pieces of gear that I still need to
anything I can
get
do
some
here?
Valentine drops. And if I get those bad boys, I am an ecstatic.
I have to remove the left side. What do you mean?
I hope you have an absolutely beautiful night because I'm good rest up. I'm giving you 2 levels to
These rooms have to go?
Oh wait, sorry. I'm going
These?
My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad.
You mean these?
I followed.
Right, I know these rooms have to go. I know these rooms have to go because we have to make the tech right here. I know that.
Elastic's up right now, so we're
talking about this?
right now on the backside.
there are different sets.
What is this? Oh my god, I didn't even know.
You're talking about these rooms? I know these rooms have to go because we have to start stepping like this. No, no. I'm trying to figure out a way to block this. I can't. And I'm trying to figure out a way to walk here to destroy 3 rooms to lower my total room count so the destabilization deletes less rooms. But I don't have a way to do that. Guardhouse doesn't connect to either of these rooms, and neither does this. And I don't have a pork chop to reroll. Even though you see me moving my mouse here, I'm not placing a room here.
Wow, what's going on? Are we...
Oh, the road. Oh my god, the road. Of fucking course.
Where people are going back to...
I didn't even think about the road. God, I'm going straight
What
to
a
hell,
crazy
guys.
coincidence, what a crazy prediction.
Going straight to hell.
Who would have thought?
The road, you idiot. Beautiful.
Who is doing this? Alright, he lost
If I place this, can I place something here?
has the chest that I'm trying to get.
Maybe go road.
Alright, guys, hype train is still going.
That's why
Is
they're
Jonah just taking a break or is he like
No.
done?
I've made my way out of the
yes.
easily generated area. Wild
There is.
I want
land.
to walk over here.
Makes perfect sense.
can't
Ten
forge.
minutes
Because I'm assuming he's not like.
Yeah,
done
I
on
wanna
all
walk
of
over
this is
here,
broken, sports
break
fishing
this
is
as
there.
well.
The Harbinger's not activating this early and not really giving us any incentivation to get in there. Definitely does feel a little bit sad.
The bounce
Okay,
is
okay,
so
that-
wide. I'm on the
We haven't really done any of the precursors to actually get the Harbingers active. Like, we haven't had
put the
settlements that
barracks
leveled in the
here.
Harbinger areas.
Because if the barracks
Jin is
survives,
not
the
level.
odds of me being able to walk
And
over
Jin is
here
where the
next
Harbinger
to
starts out in the desert. So, I mean, theoretically, the Hard Desert's fully leveled right now because this is independent, so this won't hit T3.
muscle strain.
But we haven't had a lot of like
That's
boss
when
kills out there. We haven't had a lot of player kills in those areas. But
Place.
I think we go. We can kill this team.
we'll see. We'll see. I would really love if there was something to bring us out into the Harbingers, though. I 1000% agree. Not that it wasn't working. That's been people's theory. I don't believe that's been confirmed by Intrepid at this point.
Can I
I don't
quesadilla
think they've come out and
anything
directly
that
said like, hey, the
makes
Harbingers are
sense?
villains.
Doesn't really actually help
That they showed us with the
but
Harbingers, they were
I
moving
might
around, did they?
help me.
And has that been confirmed? Because that's sad, if so. Are there word?
Done. Drink done.
I don't want to
That's
do
fucking
this
tragic.
yet. That's gone
When did that
automatic.
come out?
So I guess this is the only quesadilla I can place.
To the back of
Look at the map.
Rolls Royce.
Right.
Quesadilla
I noticed that it
by
wasn't there in
Master
terms of the actual, the Harbingers that are out in the world. But I didn't know if that was just because it hadn't been activated at this point, because previously it was showing the events, but it also wasn't doing shit.
This should be good.
Do you have the recipe for this?
Dude, look at the contrast.
Yeah, I need to get my generator on the other side. I made it units for sick. There's the wow, we already got the quesadilla. Has gave me like at least 4 quesadillas.
Yes. Thirst is, I mean, it's something that's easily solvable. Like, thirst is easily solvable by having
I have seen a few different
water bottles.
interesting character setups.
In wilderness survival,
A few different ones. Like I've seen tank. I don't even know how to call them bots. Because it's entirely possible that could just be someone that's running like razor snaps and going through a keybind rotation.
Oh my god,
I've seen some
printing.
interesting AFK auto-farm methods in recent times. To say it bluntly. There was a character that died one day that I saw on an Ember Spring that was just going through a tank rotation that was all like AoE rotation. And I was like, okay, what the fuck's going on here? I wonder if I can get him to attack me. And sure as shit, it would attack back. And if there was loot on the ground in front of it, it would interact with the loot and stop its attack long enough to actually pick up the
survivor
loot.
situations like
That
this
was just way
where
better than being good.
And then
may
it would
not
start
even
attacking
come
again.
across the body of water.
No, it's gotta be my time.
It's been intriguing.
Very
It almost
Do you
makes
think the
me
white board
forget.
sounds like you're using this right now on Reddit?
Can I hear what the guy
Before beta? Yeah, almost indefinitely. Almost indefinitely. I've been saying for a while that there will be wipes before beta. Beta is supposed to come at a state where Ashes of Creation is near feature complete and only needs final paint and polish.
Now I need
And
like
is
a
not
medallion
really
that gives
getting
you
all
a
the
Spy
brand new
Master or
systems.
something. Spy Master
And
or
like
very
very
sweet
sweet
or country. All of those would be
So
massive.
beta is like the end of it all. Ashes is still far from there if that is still their goal and is still their intent. And I don't think that we're getting there anytime within the next 12 months. I think beta will be bare minimum
Got the
2027.
jalapeno, I can't.
I think it's optimistic to think beta 2026 with how much Ashes is still left. Which I would
I
prefer
already
that to take more time.
can't already place
With that being said, wipes in the past have been 3 to 5 months. Yo, Jess. What am I going? Thank you for the raid. I'll be on a beautiful stream today. I'll be on a fun one. Thank you for coming through. Wipes have been 3 to 5 months historically at this point in time. And I wouldn't necessarily
Why are we
expect
still in
them
here?
Hell yeah!
to go
There's
much
no
past that.
monsters.
If I'm able
Thank you.
to optimistically look for a timetable, it would be 6 months, but how long do you have to live in the tropics? Oh, for Forge?
Yeah, bro. Stop trying to take S-Man's money.
Is it
I'm
going?
probably kicking around for a little bit. I'm probably gonna get off around like midnight. So that way Corla and I can catch up on some TV that we've been catching up to.
A
And then
sandwich.
also
You
do
just
some Legos
forged
and
a
get some
rotten
food.
sandwich.
So I'll probably be here for about another hour or so.
I'm done.
What's this supposed to be a long phase?
After this.
Every phase is supposed to be as long as possible with minimal wipes. But they have also said if they need to wipe to preserve the state of the economy, or not necessarily preserve the state of the economy, but preserve the state of testing and get better data in the long term, then they will. But they've also said every wipe should come at a point where Ashes is going to be noticeably better than it was at the time of the wipe, right? So they always want to minimize the wipes. They don't want to just be throwing out wipes all
Usually if
willy-nilly
you sell
left
one
and
map,
right.
they'll paste the
Because
regular
that doesn't give them any
expression
long-term
for
data,
final.
right? That limits so
Gotta go
much.
back.
But
Alright, let's try.
with dupes, bugs, exploits, everything else weighing in on it, if their efforts to clean the economy are not working well enough, and the economy is still going entirely to shit, then they very
Good
well
evening.
may have.
Why is this character in underwear? It doesn't seem
I don't think they've ever really wanted to at this point.
We don't even start out.
Oh, well, we're increasing level
I
cap more
don't
testing.
even
Yeah, level cap will eventually increase to 50 over the course of the remainder of the battle.
Not.
So, I figured we're gonna be wiped soon, just so it didn't
Okay, okay.
No, so their goal is to wipe as little as possible.
Hero
There's
starting
some people in the
out.
community that
Okay,
have
see the
already
team?
been saying
It's got the
wipe
blue
because there
aqua,
have been some dupes
and
and
it's
some
some random
bugs
PC,
on
right?
this phase that have been pretty impactful.
Now I want you guys to look at
But
this.
looking back on previous phases,
See this? It's
also
got the aqua
had
piece.
dupes, bugs, and exploits
Look at that.
that survived much longer than
I think
this
that's the
after
peak.
those dupes, bugs, and exploits. Intrepid is working to correct all of the duped gear, all of that shit, and
pretty
they're
sure that's
putting in
the
a lot of
peak.
the groundwork to preserve the state of this economy for as long as they can. So, on a
We have
scale
20,
like
23, 24.
where we were seemingly
She has to die.
Upgrade.
She is such a beast.
Oh my
Getting
god.
so many case ideas. I think I'm ready and go for the advanced medallions.
That's absolutely fucking tragic.
And now let's look at the jalapeno.
That is absolutely tragic. Always skip the
We just
last
have
Lego
to pray
plans.
that it doesn't
I
delete.
feel like we have to finish the Lego plans
Test
before
rat
we
number
move on to the tree.
4? No, this is just test
I
rat.
feel like we can't just delete the rest of the plans. We've got to give everything its proper respect.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. I was like, the best thing that could have happened.
There's the community that will
Best thing that could have happened
for wipes sooner rather
is
than later.
Oh my god, just that.
this
Honestly, because they're dramatic little bitches. And they don't realize that truly there have been dupes, bugs, and exploits every single step along the way that have impacted phase 2, that have impacted phase 2.5, that'll impact phase 3, that'll impact the phase after
I
phase 3.
probably actually put too many
And it
reasons
will
on
just
but
keep going. There will always be a next dupe, there will always be a next
so much.
exploit,
Take care,
there
brother.
will always be a next thing, you know?
armory.
As well as the news exploits, a better promo. Those are the biggest issues in the world of artists. You got to the characters, all the spawns, and bot 7 of them. Starting area to you. Botting is also a large problem. I absolutely agree. It's kind of like your holy trinity of
like
bad,
bot.
right? Even without
like
botting, the duping and the exploiting will still be a large issue.
I
Even
hate
without the exploiting, the botting is still a huge issue. Both are very bad. And controlling both of those,
Okay.
it's an equally
Okay, so we gotta wait.
Okay, we got it, boys.
fucky route.
We got the light.
So,
Man, I
yeah,
only ate
no
one
one's
thing
green now.
today.
That's like,
I have
that's the holy trinity of everything all going to shit. And like the worst case scenario, but those things are allowed to exist in
ate
the
one
community.
thing today. I had a
It does
blueberry
bring in such an
bagel.
impactful level of fuckery to
See,
it.
the game is not being kind to me. I killed 3 zombies.
Everything is
I think I'm gonna
As soon
have
as I'm
for
done killing them, 4
I have to use
zombies
organic,
show up.
GMO level of broth.
I think I'm just gonna have some.
Guys get rough. Hope they don't wipe anytime soon.
I think that's gonna
I
be
too
my
hope that they don't rush wipes.
pretty good.
Nice one.
Now that's also dependent on them getting the shit under control throughout though. A lot of people aren't going to want to compete with bots for their primary econ for their hungry,
this place unlocked.
people don't want to feel like
intermittent
selling the
fasting.
primary form of
Gotta
material
have
generator for
fights like
people to
that
get their wealth.
because now we're kind of
Got some
set.
carrots.
And a lot of people right now do feel like that's having a much higher impact than it probably should.
By the way, we're about to get a
And that makes
vertex.
sense because
I
it
think a
is.
lot of people are going to be taking
So
this
I'm
through.
really hoping a giant can control that. But it's just, it's a shame that it's something that is so prevalent in not just Ashes, but really in every game at this point in time.
Wait, is the Hudson over?
That it impacts so much shit on people on the first with certain
Alright, we are clearing out
First
space
resident.
though, so I guess if I have
Maybe.
to
I
sleep,
also think we're more susceptible to seeing merges
and I
rather than
can't craft
wipes.
a bench,
Where
so I
maybe some of them are
can't
brought into a neutral
dog
area.
space. The sun,
Do you Hudson over? Hey guys,
Dies out.
my train.
And then we
Hopefully, Owen Johnson, you guys got your golden pepper. I think guys, yeah, now you guys have the golden pepper.
Find a boat or get to temple.
Eventually we're going to see Vira and Chol merge here.
I've been
It is.
constantly eating anything I forage, so that'll keep my hunger down and it'll help me
Lego stream? Yeah,
get
right now
berries pretty instant and big. So how it has
Can
a
you do this with a white map?
It changes instantly if somebody becomes like within your area, I'm pretty sure. But then if somebody goes out, I think there's like, I don't know, maybe a 50-meter buffer where it's like delayed or something. If they're going out from within.
Putting into the test. White map, Rocky Island.
Yeah, it does get very specific. I'm worried about anything into the temple. I know that he finds a boat first, because if he finds a boat, he just goes nighttime.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I genuinely believe this. I think cookie dough, like I'm talking actual real cookie, the dough that molds into a cookie right before you bake it. I think cookie dough tastes better than cookies. Like I think it tastes better before you bake.
shares the same personality.
I like cookies too. Like when you bake it, it's so good.
The same rat. Brain is just uploaded to the digital cloud right before
I actually think it tastes better. I'm not even really sure why we bake.
You know it's a simulation because Kentucky really just
But it's not better than tacos?
forever and ever. In every direction you go. It's a
Cookies or
sign.
tacos? That's not
It's a sign that she's trapped in a simulation.
I would like to
What the heck I have anyway? Oh,
Give me Dog's Bane. Give me Dog's Bane. Then we go back.
See, I don't really like cookie dough.
Make
Oh! Wait, I just got 30 divine! I just got a 30 divine item! I got a 30 divine item in a blue map! Blue map! No rarity on my guy, like barely any rarity. No rarity, blue map, 30 this is 30 divines? That's the first one I've seen in the entire league. That's the first one.
Should make my life
That was my first one. 37 divines. I just got 37 divines. Bruh. I haven't seen one of those the whole league. First one, blue map. Blue map, boys. Look, nothing.
Yeah, sad.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Save me a little bit.
I'm on 25 now. What is this? Okay, so I need.
I phased you. What are you doing?
Kentucky has you. Follow the Spiffo. Oh my gosh, it would be cute to see. I would love to see
Street Fighter
turkeys,
combo after I already
rabbits,
phased him.
raccoons, and deer, all three roaming in the maybe in those. There's only.
I think 5 people have played.
This is not deep forest.
From like
That's why, like, when I'm traveling with IRL friends, like an IRL.
The entire
So
thing.
there are at least 2 biomes
There's
out out
lot
here,
more
a
to it
Citic
than just
forest
a few
and
members of the com coming over.
Okay.
And Aura is, as a community, over on Resident Mating. Their leadership core is over there, and most of their players
Think any good?
there are people that
Did I
Archaeotic
cross
flow.
the
Sounds
border?
good.
Did I
What
cross
is
the
this?
border? No.
Pyongyang,
No.
even
Here's my
previously,
proof.
Pending?
like last phase,
Out of the map.
still a standalone guild towards the end of the phase.
Potentially, this Acidic forest is affected by
asking?
the
Right.
nearby
Yeah, no, I don't.
border
There's
forest
like no
over there.
affiliation over here.
But we haven't, I don't think we've seen that happen
Anybody that I
yet.
know of on like the polar or the aura side.
When you coming
It's
back?
worth
Everybody is over here
nothing.
as like an independent entity. So,
Yeah, grab it. Just went to the top of my shit list.
like significantly behind her head.
I want to be able to.
Totem lineage support?
I'll be honest, even in PvP today, it didn't really feel like Fighter was doing absolute nothing. I think classes tend to be constantly in this fickle balance battle, where in certain use cases, in certain scenarios, you'll see other classes thrive, you'll see certain things be better or worse, you know, whatever it may be. Historically,
They fly me out to America.
Fighter has always been the one that's been kind of like the odd man out. And Mage has always been incredibly
Bam,
dominant.
39 divines.
But it's almost
Pow.
weird to be in a state where Mage is now almost like the
39 divine items.
You were asking about my food earlier. I'm dealing with my
feels
winter
like it has
I haven't seen one of
a
those
very solid impact right now.
entire
Feels like it
season.
has a
Not
solid enough
one, and I've been
TTK to
looking.
operate
I've been looking.
where it can have an
Zero.
impact on these fights.
Wait, what happened to my map?
And it can influence the fights in a very,
What happened to
very,
my map?
very meaningful way and just, you know, actually make chaos happen with people dying fast enough for Fighter to
what
use
happened?
its kit in an impactful way. Because
You
previously,
guys ever get this? What happened to my
if she was
map?
able to just manipulate the space away from a fighter,
Or if I
Which it
can
was.
eventually forge crops.
then the fighter just got kited around the entire battlefield and died, and it wasn't able to actually establish and do much of anything at all. But now with the new movement changes and people not just being able to, you know,
Oh, I don't
infinitely
want to
dodge
do
away,
delirium.
Just had to finish off a mini
we're actually
horde.
seeing
Gonna need to do
rogue
some
fighter
repair.
shit. Even Tank is able to stick with melee weapon out now.
You eat any mushroom and berry for it? No. So you're gonna need a trait like wilderness knowledge.
Oh yeah,
Find a
sometimes it
medicinal
randomly
herbs or
messes
craft
up.
medicine that comes out of them.
Is there
Show
something
you what
in
is
this game?
poisonous.
Is there anything? Blocking, opening a chest, this skill, that skill, mini-map, escape, login, character select. Is there anything in this game
Unknown
that
berry,
doesn't
unknown mushroom.
sometimes explode?
As a tank,
Is there
these
anything
fights,
that
especially like
And
you know, larger
don't
scale
eat
first group
the
stuff,
mushrooms.
I am going
Those
in
are
on full
apparently
send, and
instant
then once
killers.
we're
Don't
actually
eat the
full send
mushrooms.
in,
In PoE 1 as
taking
well,
my melee
At all.
randomly changes the size of
The
your
berries
I'm just
might
at
be
a
safe
clump of
to
people
nibble
that
on.
can't just move across the entire battlefield.
It's much harder.
Positioning is rewarded.
This challenge
and a full
is
send
already
actually
really
feels like a
hard.
sustained full
And
send.
I'm basically coming into it with a build.
I would say right now,
Besides being super weak and super unfit, coming into the build is designed
gearing discrepancies are
help me
another
win
question.
and thrive in a wilderness setting. Even with this build, it's still very difficult.
I would say archetype-wise, balance is probably the best that it's
Good
been
luck
in
and God
any
bless
recent
because
phase at
this
least.
challenge without the
Just on
helpful
the sheer
traits
side
of
of
wilderness
archetypes,
knowledge.
right?
I
Classes
think,
only.
I mean, it's definitely
Heroes
possible.
different story.
You don't crash
With a
when
little
you
luck,
Classes on a
So like an
DPS,
oxymoron.
1-0 has now shifted to mage, where it's like, why would I bring a mage?
You don't
when I can
crash
just
when you
But
exit.
good mages will still tell you that if they go in, they get their scenario and everything goes well, they can melt clumps.
What up, Snow Beetle? Rain, direct.
Not the worst, by any means. If you're gonna be here, you're gonna take yours up. Yeah, so right now I have all pedal shard jewelry in heroic. I
You
have
got a good one?
longbow, I have blade of shattered crystal, sunsport shield.
You got a good
I got rid of
What were you up
another
to?
And then a hollow shaped jerkin.
Build 42 multiplayer. Upgrading Snow Beetles. Roadkill Cafe.
And now I
That's
need
one of the
all
reasons
this
why
to
I've
be
been
deleted.
enjoying doing this like wilderness challenge
start-
run.
I guess
Because I'm getting all of
loading
my
up the right
decorating
side, right?
itches scratched by multiplayer.
Start loading up the right side
I have been hard at work on my
as hard as you can, right?
after I stopped streaming last night and played, so easy there. Everything is organized. I need to next stream we're gonna be on the Frog server.
As hard as we can.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Focus up on organizing. Or I
right
need to
side.
get carpentry 10. So I'll get carpentry 10.
I need them.
And I'm gonna focus on organizing.
You want to know what? I actually have a problem because I need them to delete
Cleaning everything.
4 rooms over here, and I need this to be deleted.
It's been a
Yeah,
very
I probably
long
have
time.
too many rooms. Actually, might be throwing here.
Decorate all the things. You gotta raid and run it as usual? No.
I might be putting too much stuff down.
Just found a natural stump. Bob was just telling me that. I didn't know you could sit on it. Makes me want to make a little. I have a stump right there. I want to build a little table in front of it. Allison was
This is still going to be a lot of good.
Give me dog spade. I don't want that.
It's not cheap to put this shit together in this point in time. Nothing is really cheap.
Der Löscher-Concealer von Maybelline New York. Abdecken, korrigieren,
Give
highlighten.
me dog spade, or I can eventually
I
give
have
you
3
that.
jalapenos.
You can pop somebody's corner.
My God, I'm getting so excited.
In the woods.
I would try to mess around with that. There are definitely value points in getting one here. Even if it's like a glory bound bow, glory bound mail, if you're born with no expensive stats, then you can drop gear to put the
So it could be poisonous if it states the status if it states it's unknown. Yes, but there are 4 berries that are always safe to
have no
eat.
idea how
They
we're
look
doing this
like
road.
the summer one. The ones you find now in like summertime are the blueberries and raspberries. They don't look like this. You can find this berry and it looks blue. That's not the blueberry I'm talking about. I'm talking about it looks exactly like an IRL blueberry. The image here looks exactly like a blueberry IRL or exactly like blackberry IRL. Then you can eat it. That's always safe. But if it looks like this, it's
They have a higher chance to delete higher
dog space. I somehow still have my feet scratched. Somehow still have my feet scratched. Dog space. Do I have to scratch my foot to get dog space? Is that the rule? Game. I didn't know.
We can outlast her! There's more of us! We can outlast her! 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 Yes!
We're gonna be up all night.
Well done,
I might actually have to step back.
Alright, acidic force.
I was blocking too hard. I was like, God, playing defense like
Grabbing those stumps too. Maybe there. One I didn't get. These guys back. It's good. I'm killing more zombies.
There's a lot of friendly fire going on right now. Hit her, hit her! She wants the cannon again!
Saltwater fishing. I would do freshwater fishing over saltwater fishing. There are sport fishing spots in the freshwater area.
Stop time! Stop time! That's not it! Item's getting item! An item! Get an item! There you go! 6 damage! 6 crazy damage! I'm sorry. I did damage her though. Collateral damage, my bad.
Running out of branches.
Good news! I can still
이렇게 하면 나가는구나. 저거 박살내
Don't
만다.
stop her! You can item! You can item! Girl, you can fish her! I'm so sorry! I'm
Zombies wearing a
so sorry!
helmet.
I have a spoiler for you guys.
Oh, you have a belt. You have a belt. If I can ever find Dog's Bane. You did not hear me. Not on your mid.
What the? Where did she go? She's in the sky! She was in the sky!
What this has on it. It's not HP.
Ouch!
361.2.
Good Fizz, have you perished? Oh dear.
Feeling kind of like early rat race days.
That's tragic.
산체스님 안녕하세요. 오늘도 재밌게 해보겠습니다. 얘 왜 중요한 애 같아. 아까보다 많이 나왔다.
Dad, welcome to the land of the dead and tired. She's still alive. She has a lot of HP left. Well, she has 14 seconds until the bomb starts. Oh, it's a 1v1 now, I believe.
We already come with
still fairly kind of healthy. So
run off to the wilderness.
oh my god,
the small lures, but obviously your potential gold per run value is much larger.
How is it? That's the one. Oh dear. I would like to be big one day.
And we're not even attempting the monsters.
One day I'll be big. That's kind of rude. Google Gaga! I'm mad at you. Google Gaga!
여기 뭔가 착륙하거나 그런 소문이 나지 않을까.
org chat.
Let's have me.
What I'm learning is
I was looking for a
everything
piece that
has
didn't need to be for 20 minutes.
네, 멋있다.
I was looking for a piece that didn't need to be
Everything has
I had to attach it. I didn't need it. I was looking for a piece that didn't need to be She's letting us do collateral damage to each other. That is her strategy. Watch out! She's running and letting us hurt ourselves. My dad told me she's
잠깐만요. 왜 윤이?
doing that damage.
저기인데?
Damaging me.
뭐 터뜨리면 안 되고. 터뜨려봐? 또 보호막에 가보면은 이거를 누군가 통제하거나 네.
Is 3 hours. Item level 26. And then 4 inputs, item level 29. So that's it. Here's all of your rating here with the item level 0.
Sorry, please don't die. You have to hate me. Sorry, no. Sorry, please. Keep yourself safe.
이렇게 한 다음에 분리 치유 집에서 조금 했어요. 지금 많이 괜찮습니다. 업그레이드 했어요.
Yes, I got travel protection.
그러니까 게임할 정도니까 아무래도 완전히 못할 정도는 아니죠. 오, 땡땡이들.
Would be substantially
It's not like a couple bits of damage. Okay? Now,
regular map.
Our last character lived 7 days.
뭔가 좋을게요. 네, 땡땡이 쓸 수 없다. 죽여, 땡땡이 죽여.
Oh dear. Get away from me!
게임들이 좀 많이 나온다.
It's better to be lucky than good.
So that extra attack speed still doesn't have attack speed.
What is going on?
And then the additional power level helps mitigate anything.
뭐 내려올 것 같은데 뭐지? 혹시 설마 아 설치 형님이시다. 끝났어.
There will be another day where I get to myself.
여기 자원도 있나요? 와, 돈. 잠깐 근데 어디다 설치하지? 마음에 드는 장소가 얘네도 치료하는 애가 있나?
Bad bugs and repair costs.
3번.
I may have blasted you.
재밌어져요, 3번. 다음 게임 뭔가 있어요. 그런데 아마 스타크래프트 2 아직 시나리오 안 깼어서 그거 마저 더 깰 것 같아요. 그리고 나서 다음에는 또 다른 거 할 거 많으니까
Oh dear! She's running away! That was completely accidental! You want to come back! Everyone else is really... Stop, please! Okay, I've got Get strong! She's strong! She's strong!
됐어. 얘들아 피해.
She's strong! Get her!
어떻게 가는지 알 것 같아요. 이렇게 해서 여기로 가는
Tell you what, we're doing it. That did really, really hurt.
근데 너무 재밌어요. 이 게임이 재밌긴 재밌어요.
Papa's best, you should watch your hey, there's a banana here, take it. Papa's best banana, take it, eat it.
옛날에는 이런 재밌는 게임이 많았지. 지금도 여러 가지 하고 싶은 게임이라고 하면은 또 그거 하고 싶어요. 마이트 앤 매직 시리즈. 근데 그거는 스팀에 하나 있는 것 같은데 다른
Those are the biggest things, man. It's a very community-driven
여기 좋네요. 뭐야. 잠깐 사이즈건 죽었나? 잠시만요. 이거 잘못된 것 같아.
Oh, I froze myself. Oh, dear.
일로와, 일로와.
No, dear. I have lost.
4번 나왔네.
Every single time they shot it was the same spot.
She's drunk! Go! She's drunk! She's drunk!
So maybe they were in like a dedicated spot where they could
Oh, someone make me call the police! She's catching lies! She's so
잠깐
Somebody
얘 사이즈건지 저 사이즈건지 잘 모르겠지만
Maybe after the show, guys, we'll try.
웰컴이 안녕하세요.
Yes, I've tried that! I've tried that 5 times! Don't do it! Yeah, I've accidentally did this before.
Alright, Beck, explain the mechanics. Explain those mechanics.
웰컴이 전락하고라 근데 아까 전에 사이버가 얘기했잖아.
Am I winning? I feel very lucky, man. I would say yes. I moved the architect correctly. We have the people reasonably started. I'm getting jalapenos and quesadillas all the time. I just got these drops.
이제
And most of all, I'm hanging out with you guys.
You can survive! Just Jory, shoot her! Jory,
일본 기자인데 TV 수위 조금 해줘야겠네. 잠깐 왜 그런 건데 자꾸.
We'll still start naked.
I got a 39 design.
Great success with that.
근데 어디서 죽는 거야?
So I'm kind of going to check that. And I want to make sure that I don't have this progression that you're really taking into account. Because if I do, then I fall behind. And I get stuck in the trap of buying item level 2016, which I always
It becomes, take it from me, I'm a canon expert. It becomes harder to hit you.
So once this set was crafted, it was immediately prep on. We're going to get some 29 pieces and then this one actually.
Grinding cards. That's what I did last time too. I got to card.
너무 기쁘셔서 지금
And then I
많이
did so
얘기하시는
like
거.
so.
어떻게 재밌는 게임 시작을 건전한 전망도 있어요. 또 무시무시한 것만 있는 게
By the
아니고.
time I get to carving it, most likely within range of the
of Constitution, a beefsteak sandwich, which is just basically that $4.65 $607 max HP. Bruschetta is $20 max HP. So it's incredibly high scaling right now. High scaling right now. It's just
저도 매주
food and drink act. But, you know, at the same time,
그냥 집수판.
exclamation, exclamation donation doesn't work right now.
이게 뭔가 중요한 인물 같기도 하고 매주가 중요한 인물.
I mean, everyone's gonna have their shit replaced.
You're definitely gonna tackle disaster first. Have you succeeded in a run like this before? Never been out.
어디서
I've never done a run like this before.
이 상태로라면은
Just
이게
starting
아니지.
testing the viability. I've done wilderness runs before.
Yes, come here.
When I did those,
It is
I
my turn to be the big.
이거 설치한데? 네, 설치. 설치.
places where there are less zombies. We're in.
우선은 저는 그렇게 생각해요. 이거를 이렇게 보호하는 쪽으로 이거를 뺏기면 이제 더 이상 설치 못하니까요. 안녕하세요. 외국분들 같아요. 안녕하세요.
Yes, come here. Yes.
Being able to sustainability.
Yes, hello, everyone. Hello. Yes.
Disabled all of my.
Oh, yes, come here, everyone. This is the face of the camera.
Able to fish. Able to fish is not important.
I've been hit by a
There's not a huge body of
I've
water
been hit.
near me to fish with. Definitely doing trapping and rabbit farming.
이길러 영어 못하니까 그냥 이걸로 계속 왜 그래?
Right? Looks like we're halfway.
I have speech.
Get stick traps every time I
That is great. Oh, I love that. That was so amazing.
the way they used to.
테이크로부터
Patched out of the game.
베스트
Birds don't have, and then the other thing about the birds is they just give you.
Yes, punch.
You have to have a tall
큰일 났다.
Yes.
It's really friendly fishing.
So many people were caught
Like, what the fuck?
and I was just
What
shooting
the
and
fuck?
slashing and getting troops. The tanks fucking dreamed. It was so
We are currently
여기까지 방법은 있어.
right next to you, so if you spawn here,
오른쪽 기지를 점령하세요. 땡큐.
this way, we'll have the river.
미션
So that would be good.
인포메이션 땡큐.
This spawn. where you spawn
Oh dear, I am stuck in the rails. It's fine.
완전
Jory, run! Jory, don't die!
and I'm not allowing myself
oh.
to go
Yes.
back here to this big lake to fish. I mean, it's okay to kind of hang out.
Oh my god, it is a frog! Holy shit, you're right.
I'm trying to play the seasonally generated area, and I'm not going to have access to the large. I mean, no one that I know is seeds.
Sorry, YouTube. If the YouTube stream
You get
ends,
tiny,
copyright.
tiny
You
little.
have so much HP.
Oh my god.
I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Oh, and I'm drunk on the tracks. This is so
아무튼
bad.
동쪽을
I'm just so
You
overwhelmed.
can't visually
Oh,
see it. They'll have like this wonderful, and you won't ever get to
왜 동쪽이면 동쪽은 원래 이쪽인가? 그 정면이랑
It's okay, we can be dead together. Hello.
잘 보고 보는 사람.
Hello, dead bros. How did you die? Are we friends? I got run over by a train while I was drunk.
It was fucking gorgeous.
그 밑으로 들어갈 수 있는 하지만 지금 경력이 없어서 천천히
Oh dear. Oh, this is not looking good.
이지
Okay. We got a land.
이지
No,
플레이
Santa, I've been a good girl this year. Santa, please.
So I did discover a tiny
Jesus, that was freaking amazing. A beautiful snap. So I can walk up to this.
Oh no.
정도로 갈 수
Gotcha.
가볼게요. 별로 그렇게 자신감은 없지만 리더라서 팩트도 있고 해야 될 것 같아요.
I'm only Calliope.
아예 못 이기는 건 아닐 텐데
Being confident. You need rangers to be able to say, oh,
No.
what's going on over here?
Watch out for Calliope. I apologize for any.
Watch out for collateral damage.
That is how it is.
Everybody watch out. Don't hurt each other.
Bro, you need to look at me so fun.
네.
Rated him before, and he just set off.
Oh, she has
데인저러스 애기들아 좋아야지 여기도 뭔가 있었네요 하지만 여기 밟으면 터져 여기 데인저러스
The challenge it's not a real challenge. Some people keep calling it a challenge. It's not a real challenge. There are no real rules. Not right.
센서가 필요해서
Remember, people used to just play games.
See you tomorrow for that.
Fun things. Basically what I'm saying. I'm off the map. That's basically the main rule. You're off the map. Just by sticking with off the map, you're not going to have
우선적으로
People have become too rigid in their mindset. Always looking for rules and never just playing games. It's a sandbox. Let's have freedom. Do whatever is fun to you.
I think it's just
Try
so
to stay
fun.
good.
Oh dear.
Aaron made a mod.
기를 사용하셨으나
It's an official challenge now. After running. I gave you the two rules. Try to have fun. First rule, have fun. If you ever come to a decision in the game of is this allowed or is it not allowed? Ask yourself. Is it fun? Do I want to do it? The answer is second rule, try to stay procedurally agreed.
하나 더 뽑을까?
That is a goddamn shame because we really had something good going over here, boys.
I have decided that I really want to engage with the crafting
서로 이쪽부터.
instead of just ripping up the zombies' clothes.
이상해 이거 움직이고 있어.
I can't do that. I have to craft anything. Even if I find dog's bane, I have to wait
야 아니야 더 좋겠대 래퍼스 들어가서 말 안 들어요 이거?
Every other time I've done this, even in like off-screen testing of this, I have always found plenty of zombies. Maybe it's this area. I'm trying to get out of the citadel.
And then
이게 파란 게 굉장히 양이
that he
많아.
shot at Smokey, and then it released the cryo stable everywhere, and it fucked him up even more. Like literally, that's exactly what.
조금 불편해요.
Like be careful if you.
예.
I imagine it would
I should be able to find
but like I would think if I had no mental whatsoever, I'd be like, shit, do I say that? That's really bad. We need to be really careful when we're shooting these things.
Barely certainly.
I've made the now
저도 왠지 시험한 데랑 맞지 않았어요. 뭐야? 이거 보이길래 얘는
also has a to
범위가 좀
Wait, sorry, what day is it? What day is it? What day is it? Her outfit reveal is February 6th, 7th.
This is like the website, but the weapons last. Sending high pressure cryostable so that the weapons
잡아서
As in you use those small, it's too big for babies.
Stop gas
That literally says
I think I'll get enough smellful stuff for the zombie.
That makes the
nails. Nails are definitely the hardest part. Even a lot of the primitive stuff
that doesn't sound like
requires nails. No, this isn't the rat race.
위험한데?
No rat race.
이게 좀
No
지켜야
rat race until they stabilize 42.13 or the next patch is stable 42.14. I would not put energy into products like that. It's at least a little more stable. I can't even save a character, but
얘네 지켜야 되는데 위험하게 여기 잡는데
can I build from scratch every single time? I think because otherwise it gets all messed up. How far along are you on the rat race? I've made it to over 100.
그래서 얘네 치료가 되나? 안 되는데 치료가?
Rat race? I think we're just 3, 2.5.
아, 그렇지.
Coming up on our
스파이더 같습니다. 아마 제 느낌은
but
어디서
my
보고 있는 것 같아요.
11 rat race run.
어떻게
Broke that bill. Can't update his file, save file was always more than
not obviously kids. Every other bit of rule that isn't the rule but that's a thing.
안 돼.
It says
안 돼, 안 돼. 벌써 바꿔
no one
들어갔어.
allowed, do not go in the center.
그럼 안 돼. 그럼 안 돼.
It's on my
이미 바꿔
this is
들어갔어.
like the house is crazy in the middle. We will die instantly. But apparently you have to which is on the website and in the in the ASML they just do it very you know how to do
이들이 잘 지켜야 돼.
there and then you need 4 nails yeah he just 4 to get the smell to happen running
아마 여기도 건물이
without real nails.
야,
Like my friends in general.
Is it just
댕댕이.
see now that's that's House of
근데 왠지 또 있을 것 같기도 저는 하나를 보내겠어요. 말더라도 여기를 넓힐 수만 있다면은 건물이겠죠.
Yeah, you can make both of these without nails. But the crucible melts metal into what every recipe is essentially require. The crucible. That's going to require creating.
well I almost got to watch him pottery when
That's where your 4 nails come through. And then it's not just that. It's the 4 nails plus the lighter or matches. That's also lighter or matches.
yeah I was like up there and shouting down to them. They were like,
You can actually.
I think I do.
Then you're good.
2.5 then from Mike. I never did.
God, stupid brain.
잡았다. 이제는 아니네. 이게 살아있네.
Lightning up,
right? Like I just heard.
Oh my god!
우선은 세이브. 게임 세이브.
Maybe around I'll get you to the second
Go back to the
yeah, because I figured you were saying get to the center because like if everyone's in the center and you keep venting
most of his time.
I think that I
온다 온다.
away from it. That's why.
What a fucking setup.
That's gonna be like $1 million gold here very soon.
Yeah, I guess it did.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Great. There's the first little bit of
Someone who has a tank cell, they can just hold all of your aggro for you. It's incredibly tanky. What turn? I don't know. I panicked.
Yeah, maybe
It's like 60.
I panicked very heavily. I won't lie. My confidence went. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I said that I would be confident.
큰일 날 뻔했다. 큰일 날 뻔했다.
How bright it is.
I will try to trust
근데 맞추지를 못하는데. 보조 형이 아니고.
So, strike emblems are going to be used for strike bows, which are going to be crafted by a lot of people. Because
You're dead.
Dreadwake stuff, so you're going to have some very popularly crafted pieces there.
Running out of weaponry.
Same thing like Spartan emblems. Simple emblems have kind of gone.
굉장한 정보들을 알려주고 계시네요. 전 처음부터 저거는 유닛이 밟아도 터질까봐 죽을까봐 그걸 안 했는데 시간을 안 했는데 모병은 괜찮다는 거.
Food and chill for the night.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop eating and they're gonna restart, okay?
What the fuck is going on? And I'm like, well, I was using like really young. They're like, what are you screaming? Like, we're building it.
근데 맞추지 못했대. 속이 엄청나네요.
It's funny. I don't think I have a branch.
내 기억이 맞다면 가스를 뿜어내는 그 구멍을 파괴할 수 없는 구멍.
Finally have the dog's bane. I don't think I have a
못 봤어.
Spin it.
It's complicated.
Give me a branch. Give me a branch. Let me make shoes. Then I can make an axe.
Maybe we have the ban list by then. That'd be fucking awesome.
Took all night. It only took our entire first day. Alright.
정말이네. 고병들은 멀쩡하구나. 그나마. 독에 죽습니다. 독에 죽습니다. 포이즌 데미지.
If it is your first day here, I really appreciate you.
What is So the challenge says you can't take zombie shoes? There is no challenge! There's no challenge! Be free! Be free! Be free to play! Yes, so this is just a personal rule I'm doing to encourage myself to focus on the crafting system. Yes, be liberated from the rules!
Try to beat Leon for that first enchant
안돼
tomorrow.
안돼 안돼.
Leon gets first
너는 그대 가만히 있어.
The two rules are to have fun and try to stay in the procedurally generated area of the map.
Katharina, yeah. There's me, Katharina.
This is single player, this is not multiplayer.
왜 공격을 안 하니?
One of the things, and I don't know how hard and fast I'm going to stick to this rule because it works really well with some things and not so well with other things. But the one thing I'm sticking with is, and it doesn't have to be but until I'm allowed to use zombie resources, I have to craft one thing. The easiest thing to craft is most likely
이게
this.
제 기억상으로는 어느 미션에서는 파괴가 되는 걸로 알고 있는데
Improvised whetstone. I feel like that would count. That counts. It's a craft. It's a craftable thing that
한번 그냥
requires
때리도록
purpose
하겠습니다.
and a certain level of skill to make. You could also potentially map a stone hall. I think that would count. Carve a stake, whatever you think counts as crafting.
여기도 세게.
I wanted shoes. I want to get my first pair of shoes, and then I unlock
자원은
zombie
많네요.
loot. I can't wear the clothing.
장소를
Not until I make my own clothing first, but I will have unlocked ripping up their clothing, and I'll have unlocked their shoes. So if I want to, I can upgrade my shoes,
와우,
a better pair of shoes.
아, 그러면은 안 터지는 거예요.
Going to
뜯기로
make a rope belt,
사용했는데도
so I can
터지지
upgrade
않았다는 거는
my belt,
저거는 모자란
rope
거예요.
belt to a real belt.
여기 또 터졌어.
There's like no hard and fast rules because it's not a perfect system. Nothing has been fully play tested. There are going to be weird kind of issues like scissors. Scissors are kind of really important to leveling up tailoring. Like I took tailoring 1, so I'll have
그러니까
different
이거는
paths to level
특이한
up tailoring.
곳이네요.
But if you don't take tailoring 1, one of the only ways to level up tailoring in a situation like this is to trim, shorten skirts, socks,
이게
pants, you
지정을
get a
할
little bit of
줄을
XP
모릅니다.
every time you do that. You can't do that with a knife. Like if I want to shorten a skirt, I can't do that
깨끗하게 만들어.
unless I use scissors. And they're all like that. So if we could just use a stone knife to do this or something else.
인간은 대신 여기 타이베리움에
Because you
시작하여
can craft a 1-for-1 with blacksmithing, but that's blacksmithing level 6, and it might take you a year, like over a year in game to get to the point where you can make scissors. So our scissors just a short blade, so as soon as I craft a knife, do I quote-unquote unlock scissors for myself? It's stuff like that, which is why this isn't a real challenge. I'm not...
박살내.
I don't want to call this a real challenge or anything.
재밌네요.
Because there are definitely like weird places.
또 있나?
We want to try to do it the way I'm doing it. You want
저거
to craft
위험합니다.
the item in most cases before you give yourself unlimited
터졌어.
So it's like a new challenge.
위험해.
Remember how easy it was to make a stone axe in Build 41?
폭격기.
I was just wondering if it works in multiplayer at the moment. I mean, I don't really run a server, and I don't know much about servers. I don't know.
이거
I would
언제
say
터졌어?
try it at your own risk.
저거 뺏어야 돼.
Would you like to customize your next playthrough?
Oh my god, everything's like
Display mode.
And now we need
Crazy max.
와이기나 보자. 재미있는 공격을 다음 걸 보도록 하겠습니다. 그럴 때는 내려가.
5 different dogs are not in.
저것들 왜 이렇게 낼 것 같아? 통할지 모르겠다. 엔진을 많이 뽑았는데
Did I just choose the easy one?
이거 하네.
And the hard one. So I'm done with homework, right? It's easy.
완전 지으라고요.
Going for normal.
적외석이
Snapping 3. I need to get to farming.
알겠습니다.
Snapping 3 will
아니요,
unlock
이걸 뺏으려고 하는
trapping
거예요.
intermediate. Carving that
한술 더 떠서 점령. 그러니까
will be able to make
아 점령을 뭐라고 해야 돼? 점령을 뭐라고 해야 돼? 아니요, 저기요. 자원 많다. 저는 절대 안 뽀개지지 않는. 어차피 근데 이거는 안 뽀개도 막상 여기서 할기는 이거 빼고는
Oh my god, this video made me come from IG. I was like, what? Like, 'cause a lot of people said, oh my god, I see your IG reels, I see your YouTube. And then they're like, oh, I see you 7 times.
이런
So like, what is the video? That's the video, like, no one is coming over.
뽀개 뽀개.
It's still pretty easy to make a
That's
stone.
okay. I'm a married man
It's
now.
that level 1 maintenance that I think. Level 1 maintenance and needing a surface. That's a little more difficult. It's not too bad.
Have you played the tutorial yet? Not at all.
How'd you set it up?
Maybe I should just go.
Was it like a congratulations? Very sad about this.
Oh no, I would have done the story and
The symbol blue requires nails, right?
예, 시간 끌어가 봤어.
That's a decent way to get there. Oh, it needs the sun.
한두 마리만
That's good.
통과해도
That's a
돼.
good one.
한두 마리만 통과해도 돼.
I need a really,
We can do that.
다
That's
통과하면
low
되지.
tech enough that we can do it.
됐습니다. 얘는 재밌는 놀이를 할 겁니다. 이거 내비도 보여주세요. 이제는 이것은 저의 것입니다.
Technological progress of the modern era brings comfort.
아, 왜냐하면요, 여기 적들이 많기 때문에
Old gods, malicious elf beings who rule the earth eons ago. Our weaklings,
적이 많구나.
armed with clues, spells, and dwindling sanity, are investigating things across the city and realms beyond.
내 걸 뺏었어. 원래 저럴 생각이 아니었는데.
Stop Zion's last station. The end of the world is at hand.
오케이.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, I left out of the because I don't have enough. I didn't know.
Following the wisdom of the race, barely surviving the encounter with the skin. It's a race against time and you can't rest until you return the city.
13,
But it's dark.
14, 15, 16,
Like outside your hands.
19, 20.
But equal. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Remember Massive, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with a wide smile and sharp scissors. The red mask.
어미가 우리가 짧단 말이야?
Hello, zombie.
하면은
The school was eerily
이게
quiet.
900 얼마? 아,
You're missing
우선
friends.
이걸 빼고 힐러를 할게요. 아, 생각이 있어서 하고 있는 중.
God damn, there goes one axe.
Accomplishing this requires
Well, we chopped a tree. We chopped a tree.
자원은 잘 캐고 있고요. 친구들은 나중에 이 가격이 600원짜리인데 저거 상대할 때 도움이 될 것 같아요. 우선 이걸 터치고 그다음에 그냥 이거 정리하네.
Mario is acting strange. I need to talk
아니
to
아니
him.
그런 거.
Attempt to return get in the candles and then weaken the demon.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
누가 더 셀까요? 1대1을 한번.
Ben's just like viral all day. Told us the first collab ever. So told us your first collab together was 2021.
자,
2021.
공격이 들어갈 건데요.
Did I have fan for that long?
지원을 해주겠습니다.
I have, so another part of this build is
I don't think I've ever
build this, and then I gotta get out of here because I'm getting corpse sickness.
Okay.
Part of my hellish sandbox settings we have for this run. Corpses are so dangerous. They're extra.
딜은 무조건 이기고요.
Wait.
You must hurry and talk.
Waste so
Oh, I wait, what?
어미가 누가 좋은 걸 떠나서 재미있네요.
Win Street Fame? Oh, yes, Universal Studios. I did collab with Fan. Sorry, because that was such a stressful stream for me. I was using a Bella
더 이상 안
Boxer during that
뽑았죠?
time. And Bella Boxers were low-key kind of very tedious. I was so focused on streaming and getting the Bella Boxer team that I couldn't actually play properly. Yeah, that was my first collab with
and then I don't know what's forged for berries this morning. You can't forge
Anthony V and Fan. But it wasn't, I would consider that a direct collab. That was kind of like a group collab.
어디까지 들어가?
I was actually closer with Frank Boy.
이 힘들 것 같은데? 이 맞았는데?
5 hours.
이
5
맞았는데?
hours.
And that's how I got to know them. Yeah, wow. I can't believe you remember that so accurately. That's crazy. Holy fuck. They gotta do 3D printer laser one day. I want to get a 3D printer, but I feel like I don't
그럴게요.
know.
3D 차량을 사용하는 모드가 있고 GDI는 G키를 누르면 처음 알았어.
That's how it's actually just an agent that wants her to clean up the agent is like,
Okay,
alright,
you
we can't do that.
Life is tough.
We gotta give her a sponsor to help clean.
It's gonna be
Okay, what are we doing here?
today.
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Wait, zoom.
Rude if you just
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay,
you a
so
star.
this one's gonna add the bat,
Dreamer's choice.
자,
right?
하는데
But I'm gonna
지금
raid
공격이
out.
요것밖에
I'll be back
없어요.
tomorrow.
Wait, I think I put this wrong. What the fuck?
이길 것 같습니다.
I think this gap is meant to be. Oh shit, is this the wrong way?
Which is the 16x multiplayer server.
Oh, I put this the wrong way. Fuck. Oh,
Zombie respawn on with the pinpoint
뭐야,
hearing
뭐야, 이거.
for opening zombies. I haven't
여기
heard all of
완전히
it.
그거
I hope
못하는구나.
everything's going well. I was leveling up
Okay,
our
wait.
country last time and
I'm gonna
building
keep this
a
state.
state.
No, I was gonna cut my nails today, but I'm gonna build Legos.
But maybe
Fuck.
I'll show you.
Wait, I have this the wrong way.
이도 좀 봐봐.
I might call it a building. I think the goal will be to get to carpentry.
Okay, I think it's gonna like this.
능력은 있는데
Wait, wait.
click on the handle and drag the mouse.
Okay, wait.
Just a heads up, just so no one's like, oh my god, she died. Where did she go? I will be taking a break.
공중병사로는 소용이 없습니다.
Things like that.
And I should be back.
Clip them, guys. I'm using it to
Be more shit.
do my Legos.
You entered the damn spell.
Okay. Actually, the video you talk about homeless people with another streamer.
Could it be what you
Oh, that guy. God.
No updating. No updating when I'm gone. It's alright.
혹시 연결돼
Oh my
있는
god, I did the
건가?
wrong way.
They updated
I actually
어, 그러네?
I'm staying just for me.
I'm 35 with 3 kids. If anyone asks my age, I'm not 35 with 3 kids. But
Especially if it's an update that wipes everything.
Okay. Okay, I think I know. Okay, I know how I fucked up. I know how I fucked up. Okay.
Survival Sunday, Project Zombie.
Okay, so you know it goes like this?
Italian Inferno.
Underneath like that. There we go.
The top or the bottom.
Well, why was he banned from Twitch? So apparently that guy that I was talking to about like when he was like, oh, are you homeless? He actually was the same guy that
What's the raid Ultrasaurus? I don't always get a catch Ultrasaurus. 16X Mansion Challenge, chill and cozy vibes.
이걸 말하는 하지만 멀리 있기 때문에 그냥
he was the same guy. And
1번
that's why people were like, oh nah, I think this is God. I'm like, who? That's the gap that we made. Okay, Chad, I think Chicken has
Best of-
Yeah, no, that was the same guy. And I didn't realize because that guy was like, he was like so nice to me. But he was like very respectful. He was like, oh, I'm actually buying stuff for like like this is so silly. Like whoever
So some
designed
sus
this
update activity? No, not the sus
and he was
update
in,
activity. Maybe the
I wanted to
tomorrow's
post
Monday, right?
that video went pretty viral.
I have no sense of
They
days.
on the street actually. I was like,
What is today's Sunday? Tomorrow
Yeah,
will be
I'm pretty
Monday?
sure he would have
Maybe we'll get a Monday,
because some of these
Tuesday
shadows knew who I was, and they were like, oh, that's Tita Nat.
That would be nice.
And then someone was like, she's a part of OTK. And I was like,
But I'm
you go to his chat.
Thank you so much for hanging out,
She's
watching
a part of
some
OTK.
easy with me,
And I'm like,
playing
I hope
that you
there we go. Oh my god. I'm just gonna kind of like really make sure this
some
is together
Project Zomboid, maybe in a different way than you've
This
ever
back
played it
brace
before.
or the tree trunk
Try
is holding
something
together.
new. It's fun.
재밌는 생각을 하게 됐어요.
Trying some new stuff.
사이보그 러시가 원래
Like I
있거든요.
said, we'll be
그냥
back tomorrow.
쓸만한 게 좀
Nightfall or have
like
그걸로 데미지를 주고 한번 놀아볼게요.
And if you enjoyed nearly all 7 hours, why not sub? We'll be back tomorrow. You're inspired to see how long it could possibly go to get nails. That'll be the real insanity. When we finally get to a point of balance,
뭐야,
the
날
nails
때리는 데가 있어.
It's just you and me now. I know I already asked you to like my stream, but if you're joining in the raid out, please, when we go into our raid destination, make sure you smash the like button over there. That's it. That's it for me. I'll say goodbye until here.
하지만 타이탄이 좀 강하네요.
Nini says, was waiting for Corny to stream last night, but there was connection problems, so he just went to sleep early.
I missed everything.
Wonder how hard it would be replacing music in the mod to play on guitar music.
네, 죽기 전에 내 것으로 만들지. 나이
So I'm gonna map the screen for a second. And guys, we have to actually hit up this warehouse over here.
없으니까 팔게.
There's some goods we need for our vehicles in there.
Okay, let's take a little
Some other
break
stuff,
first.
a
They
couple
told me
things
to
there.
move the rug upstairs. We're gonna move the rug
병력이
upstairs.
생겼습니다.
Because I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble if they're like, dude, Dad, you've done nothing.
Let's say Rissa gets a special mention or something for being the ultimate survivor after surviving everyone the most.
Why should I redraw it?
불러볼게요.
Also, heads up on my second batch of screwdriver, so I'm feeling it pretty good right now.
아 뭔가 입력이 되는 것 같네요. 친구 말고 얘를 좀 치료해줘.
Blizzarding still. Holy, it's -20. It's minus 20 in the game, chat. That's crazy. Look at this blizzard.
박살을 내는 걸까요?
It's really fucking cold out here. You know what? I think it's a perfect day to take out the go-kart. Fuck it. I forget which one's mine. Oh, I gotta click off for a sec. Hold on. I gotta do something with the volume. Public Zomboid's volume is like so quiet for me right now. Because I have to turn it down for Build 42 is so much louder than Build 41 for some reason. Maybe I should turn it up a little higher, sorry. Let me know if it's too loud, okay?
약간 혹시 이 사이보드 이용하는 건가? 이상해. 저거 한번 이용하는 거.
Okay, that's not too loud.
Oh my god, shit. Hi, Smokey. Okay, we need to extend the table. Before they come.
이런 사이보드가 아닌 거.
Time to extend the table.
How is this game? Oh, Milk, you rated me, by the way, and it didn't even tell me that. I just realized you might have rated me. Thank you so much for the raid direct, Milk Toast. It did not tell me that you rated me. Now all of a sudden I have 100 viewers, so thank you for bringing your viewers over here. I appreciate that you trust me as your viewers, and
열심히 뛰어내요.
I mean, sometimes you
레이더
just gotta piss in a
차량을
blizzard, you know
제가
what I'm
제
saying?
이제 뒤쪽으로 넘기세요. 레이더 차량을 뭔지 알 것 같아요.
Don't worry about it. YT is being a big pain in the butt with
레이더
raids recently.
차량을
See that. YouTube in general is just glitching. Hopefully they get on top of their shit and fix it.
Extend it so that more people. No, they're not patrons.
Can I eat?
I think that was where he was first. 26 stories up.
That's one reason. Well, that doesn't do anything now, does it?
That's the whole before her.
Man, you know what? 20 years when howling in a tank, I was just experiencing that outside. I was like, this ain't
여기 자원이 없네.
It's a bigger table now.
Just fucking howling.
Yeah. So this is from IKEA and look at table. Oh, 노래! Here we go. Have like the big It's a good looking table. It's very nice. I'm doing it. So this is the table that I use and I had dinner with my family. I'm done. I'm done. Sorry guys.
Okay.
I forgot I had the power bank in my pocket.
Really
It's
good.
gone. Everyone in this house is at work right now.
You what? What do you give me your controller for? Okay, give me 1 second.
Regain 1 stamina.
Unfortunately, we don't have. We
상관없나?
only have 4 knife. We only have 4 knife chairs, and unfortunately, some people.
Hold on, chat. Or hold on, gang. I gotta get Papa G in here. It's not letting.
I only had one that I didn't think, like, look, there's not many of us, we only need more than 4 fucking chairs. So, yeah. WWE chair.
You think Kit can save me?
뭔가 있죠.
Freezing for a second, but I think we just took over the game. Hold on, chat. You keep getting 0 notifications about stuff. I joined Discord because YT notifications are crap. John, did you join our Discord, man? Took over me.
Okay, let me think how many people. Like that. Thank you so much for the time. Thank you so much everybody who followed earlier.
I never told you there was a live today, Jana? The YouTube notifications have been shit lately. Like, it's weird to see people I watch all the time. I need to actually go and look at their page to see that they're live. So this part takes a moment. Obviously, we know that already. Hopefully this blizzard chills out tomorrow because we have a job. Well, actually, none of us are tired. We could all go right now if we wanted to.
여기를 더 가보겠어요.
I think it's because they want people to rely entirely on what their AI feeds them. Hey. Yeah, Milk Coast Claire.
이거 못 넘어간다.
Thank you. Shout out to Milk Coast Claire, guys. If you have never watched, oh, sorry, I clicked off. Sorry. None of us are doing anything really important, so. Check out Milk Coast Claire, everybody. Oh, that was it. Oh. Well, now I can also see that Karina's menu placement's not quite perfect. That's good enough for me. You guys, we are tuning into a co-op nomad run in which we are living on the road trying to survive for a long
얘는 잠깐
time.
당겨줄게요.
Some of these in the nomad run.
The cat would walk up to a patient's bed, jump onto their chest, and quietly curl up beside them. Hours later, that person would pass away. You see, this wasn't just any ordinary cat. This was Oscar, a therapy cat at a nursing home with a special ability. For reasons no one fully understands, Oscar seemed to know when someone was about to pass away. If someone still had time, Oscar would just sniff around and leave. But if he decided to stay by your side, they knew it was over for them. And it wasn't just a one-off thing. He did it again and again, accurately predicting more than 50 passings. Some people think he could smell chemical changes in the body right before passing away, but no one really knows how he did it. The cat would walk up to a patient's bed, jump onto their chest, and quietly curl up beside them. Hours later, that person would pass away. You see, this wasn't just any ordinary cat. This was Oscar, a therapy cat at a nursing home with a special ability. For reasons no one... They took the DNA of a spider.
근데 여기 뭐가 있었는데 그 터치
Watch closely. This isn't rubber, it's solid wood being bent to form a railing. But how is this even possible? Because wood is normally hard and breaks as soon as you try to bend it. Actually, the thing that makes wood solid is a substance inside it called lignin. But if this lignin is somehow softened inside the wood itself, the wood can become flexible like rubber. That's why they make the wood flexible by wrapping it in an electric heating blanket. The heat softens the lignin inside the wood, and only then does the wood become rubber-like flexible. After that, the wood is given its desired shape and then left to cool down. As soon as the lignin cools, the wood becomes solid and strong again, just like before.
저 이거
Watch closely.
터지지 않았습니다. 일부러. 혹시나 몰라서. 감사합니다.
How fast would an unbreakable merry-go-round need to spin to liquefy your brain? Well, a normal person can push one at around 9 miles per hour, fast enough to make you dizzy, but not deadly. To reach deadly speeds, you would need to attach a jet engine to the side. You would then have to strap yourself in to keep it from flying off. It would spin fast enough to generate over 50,000 Gs of force. That's enough to rupture blood vessels and snap bones. Your brain would slam into the side of your skull over and over until the tissue tears apart from the inside and eventually becomes fully liquefied. How fast would an unbreakable merry-go-round?
Süßer. Wenn du weniger als 20 cm hast, lass mich dir ein Geheimnis verraten, wie du bis zu 8 cm da oben gewinnst. Es ist buchstäblich ein 15-Sekunden-Trick, um groß und hart zu werden. Wenn du willst, dass deine Frau dreimal in derselben Nacht kommt, das ist, was du tun musst. Es ist so einfach, dass es fast schon ärgerlich ist, aber die meisten...
I'm going to tell you guys about the most insane immigration experience I've had. So this happened in America. So last year I got O1 visa, and then with O1 visa you can enter America.
플레이 타임.
So I tried to enter America with the
1시간.
O1 visa for the first time, and then the immigration person looked at my visa, and guess what he said? He said, "Wow, extraordinary visa. What are you extraordinary at? What? You do OnlyFans? You do OnlyFans? You know?" Well, I was always flabbergasted by the question. Oh, what can I do? Find the immigration people.
In 1934, an American scientist took the lives of 5 dogs using nitrogen gas. He then tied their bodies to a teeterboard and began shaking it violently up and down. See, he believed that moving a dead body rapidly would reactivate blood circulation and eventually bring it back to life. Now, the first dog never revived, but strangely, the 4th and 5th dogs regained consciousness and were able to breathe and move quite normally. They were able to eat and drink, but they became completely blind. They even struggled to stand and walk properly, and they lost their nature and emotions. Though the dogs survived for months, they weren't the same dogs anymore. This is Robert E. Cornish, who conducted this experiment. The dog was alive in body, but dead in spirit. In 1934, an American scientist took the lives of 5 dogs using
Anticipation is early.
첫 플레이.
There's no button! Are you serious? What should I do? What kind of... Stanley, don't give a shit! Don't give a shit! What are you doing?
Ich esse aus dem Glas und sitze.
As he drove, the car's AI scanned his face and flashed red, warning him to wake up. He was confused because he wasn't sleeping and tried sitting up straighter.
A man was immediately because his McDonald's fries.
Dieses Spiel ist eines der...
다시 돌아갈게요. 전 얘 갈게요.
Keine Kabel, gar nichts. Ich zeige es Ihnen kurz. Das ist meine Dashcam.
Walt Disney took a bite of the hot dog, counted his steps, then tossed the wrapper on the ground, according to the legend. And he watched other guests do the same. When he counted, he found it was about 30 steps before someone would drop their trash. And when he opened Disneyland and installed trash cans, he personally measured out 30 steps between each one. So now, when you walk through a Disney theme park, you'll find a trash can exactly when you need it. Walt Disney took a bite of the hot dog, counted his steps, then tossed the wrapper on.
펄스 탱크. 펄스 탱크를 사용. 아, 이거 말하는 거구나. 펄스 탱크. 그래서 그 펄스 탱크. 오, 강원 3만. 거의 3만. 자원은 안 써도 된다는. 하지만 순서가 있기 때문에.
Japanese people, tongue is very strong. This is how Japanese grandma teach me how to cut the paper. Better than the how the Korea use the scissors, making of paper metal. Oh, so beautiful. That's the reason Japanese people, tongue is very strong. This is how Japanese grandma teach me how to cut the paper. Better than the how the Korea use the scissors, making of paper metal. Oh, so beautiful. That's the reason Japanese people.
There is a theory that if you throw a person out of a plane inside this giant inflatable ball, they might survive. The idea sounds simple. The huge surface area should slow the fall, and the ball itself should absorb the impact like an airbag. The Mythbusters decided to test if this is actually true. Of course, no one volunteered to jump, so they used a human dummy instead. But before testing the ball, they first needed a baseline. What happens if the dummy just falls freely? The team attached special sensors to measure impact forces and dropped the dummy from a helicopter at 3.
You know.
Bruder, was ist das?
Crack. Genau.
Bruder, was ist das?
It's a medieval. This machine is actually a training tool for people who apply paint protection film on cars. It basically runs a small electric current through the metal plate and the blade. The moment the knife cuts too deep and touches the plate, a tiny indicator light instantly turns on. But if the light stays off, that means the cut was perfect and the paint underneath is completely safe. This machine is actually a training tool for people.
Verwende Salz niemals auf diese Weise vor dem Schlafengehen. Es sei denn, deine Frau ist bereit, die ganze Nacht Spaß zu haben. Als ich das weitergegeben habe...
step on stage, the crew was busy setting the pyrotechnics that were supposed to go off safely behind him. But when he walked toward his mark, the effect suddenly triggered too soon, exploding on top of him before he was anywhere near ready. The blast sent a shower of sparks straight into his head, but he kept performing without realizing he was on fire. By the time the flames reached his scalp, people rushed over. The burns were already too severe, leaving him with a permanent bald spot that never healed properly. He had to be covered with wigs and extensions until the day he passed away. As Michael Jackson was getting ready to step...
Kennst du dieses Gefühl? Du loggst dich ein und keiner ist da. Niemand schreibt, niemand macht, nur du allein in einer Leere.
Wait, that's not a bad idea.
Die Italiener sagen Bon Appetit, die Türken sagen Bismillah, was sagen wir?
Do you actually trust these? As he injects into this bamboo stalk, he's making something people pay hundreds of dollars to break open. Because he starts by finding a young stem with thick walls and drills a tiny hole so he can use a syringe to inject this clear liquid mixed with alcohol.
Das war das letzte Mal, dass ich mir jemals Sorgen gemacht habe, beklaut zu werden. Denn diese geniale Tasche hat einfach einen Zahlencode, sodass man immer sich sicher fühlen kann, wenn man unterwegs ist. Außerdem kann man seine Powerbank anschließen und dann problemlos sein Handy laden, sodass man immer und überall Akku hat. Sie ist außerdem noch wasserfest, wodurch man alle elektronischen Geräte dort problemlos aufbewahren kann. Und wenn du diese...
애들을 동시에 친구들은 그냥 기본으로 잠깐 내고
Oh, that's something that doesn't break me. Another decision. Yeah, no, that's not. Like, I reached out to them. Bye-bye. A good pair of... I think I'm also doing that sentence. It's fine. No. A lot of you guys seem to get like, you guys are
세 군데 지금 미사일 발사대가 있나? 안 돼. 니네 왜 공부도 가?
YouTube Premium?
Cigarettes.
나고는 아니라. 뭐야? 잠깐 이거 잠시만요. 다시 기지가 털릴 것 같으니까.
Like I actually just want to
Good. I just don't know, like the story of easy and then easy is actually normal. So that means
I remember like it's like XXX
Stop making me want to buy YouTube Premium. Dude, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna have one that I'm starting to, and every stream is gonna be like, damn, imagine having this button and not having
I don't know, I just want to do normal.
Damn, imagine not having that.
Why are you also one of them? I was like,
guys, please, I'm crying.
I'm crying.
You're so right. You're so smart. Wow.
particularly wanted to see. There was a lot of people gathered trying to awaken their master.
That could be a gift for winning 100k on.
Because you're just scrolling, you're like doing
my birthday coming up. What else do I get for myself?
Like you're just on a dot.
I feel like
God favors astronomers and magicians, granting them
What are the ponies doing?
But I want to get rid
The main game screen. Here, you will interact with the surroundings, solve secrets, and fight enemies. You on the right. Exclusive tracer open.
But you know, now I get more. Like, yes, I can see why you like this character. He's a wonderful character. I still maintain why it's a curve.
So these are just encounter based.
I don't think anyone has. I do not think anyone has.
Well, now we have room.
천천히 잡겠습니다. 이게
And plus, I'm just over here. That's cool. In my own little rack. 余計なものも落ちてきちゃったよ。余計なもの落ちてきちゃった。
Oh, Julia, that's your inventory. You can keep up to 4
여기 뺏을 걸. 아, 여기 터지지 않고 뺏어야겠다.
There are 3 equipment slots.
야, 어디서 막 쑥을 하고 있잖아.
またそうがってきてる。何頭象がいるんだよ、ここ。あれげ、頑張って降りてきて。ゆっくり降りてきていいから。これでいいから。
Does anyone pay for Spotify here?
Back in your home.
Like I pay.
You're currently investigating anything of that room. Recent newspaper clippings and notifications and
Wraps around.
What if I want to
and goes to front and then goes back to Oh my god, you got me! Oh yeah, thank you for everyone who interacts with my like career, like my YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you so much. It means a lot when you guys.
윤성만 잡아도 돼.
Also that you said you like the video.
됐어. 그럼 막은 거야.
Pay for Spotify Hulu combo? Oh, I paid for Netflix and my buddy pays for Spotify.
야, 2번 부대 다 어디 갔어? 아, 다 날라갔구나.
I didn't pay
어우,
for
너무 데미지를 받네요.
There we go. Nice. I think that's how we go. Why is this a bit weird? Oh, it's meant to be over the It took you 6 hours to do the side table. I wouldn't be surprised if it's saying I do a logo. No. Thankfully, a lot of people still beforehand.
이
There we go. I also had to clean up a bit. Nice. I have so many subscriptions. I think you have to share the subscriptions with friends. Like, I generally think it's so hard.
Start a new mystery.
What the fuck is this? What is this? 2 elephant songs, 1 hippo.
Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. We've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connected.
정신이었어. 예. 아, 누군지 알아요. 아까 전에 펄스 쓴다고 했던 거. 그냥 빼서 하나 빼고 나머지는 다 버려.
I think that's right. Bro, look how flimsy this shit is.
Well, the soundtrack reminds me of Stranger Things.
And then the other one is spreading among your friends.
Dare to stay in the unuseful restaurant.
우리 편이 되게끔 만들 거야. 맞다. 엄청나네. 야, 왜 이 코앞에 있는 거 냅두고 왜 그걸 패는 거야?
It's where you get the water.
코앞에 있는데.
Bro, this thing comes up so easily. I hate it. Oh, it's the tree root. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, now it says we want to put it on the
아, 미사일 맞고 날아간 거 같네.
It's looking nice. What the fuck? Weird.
Oh, there we go. Got it. There we go. I've been trying to. This would be a good skill to learn.
The road seems to just internally.
Now, says to pour in the what is it?
Finally, completely exhausted. The main passage.
I haven't.
이게 뭐라고 하시는지
I did not laugh. I feel like I just said laugh. I think
어떤 원덕에 연습 때 보기로 했어요. 여기요?
Okay, let's do. I want to do the base first. Actually. Let's do the 60. Because I feel like
뭐야?
it should be 250 and I'd rather have 260.
아 이건 건가? 이게 죽였어 지금.
Okay, let's do 60. Okay, 60. 61. Okay. The fuck is this? Wait, I've seen this before. I've seen this before, chat. It's this. It's
Carry out a few books to
a clanker.
to make some
I swear to God, that's it. The fuck is this? I don't know. I can't see right now, but oh, it's this guy. How does this? Sorry, go on. I don't know. Go away, and I'll be able to stream it. Okay, so wait, page 60, not step 60. Wait.
Learn
gossip. Wait.
Okay, let me talk to you.
Oh, page 60.
Horror waves at you. They look fine. Actually, it's great how horror manga is relaxed. Haru is taking their own time and putting it back together overnight. They look fine. They all hate it.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for clarifying that.
I mean, I know we still have to do
more inspection. Hasn't been the same since he came back.
I was never allowed to.
Didn't make those drawings when you did. It's so hard to get any sleep lately.
It's only the background. It should be easy to find stuff.
Come here. And so, yeah, he was allowed to.
Is that you in the background? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be reviewing the base. What do we need? Long piece. Okay, we've got the long piece here. What's your first language? Not English, actually. It was Lao. Oh, this might be it. This looks like it. My first language was Lao. My grandparents raised me when I was really young. Because my parents worked a lot. What did the dogs do to the car? Okay. This kind of looks like it. I'm trying to lock the door. Okay. I think this is like kind of like Loki.
You're already breeding Junjiito stuff. So I think it's like
빨리 점검해야겠다.
Making sure that's good. I can make sure we need to make it just streaming to
어? 뭔 소리야 또?
Also, I've been asking like Maybe
I definitely want to be a trainer.
Good morning.
Yes, but it also made me kind of like school today and another body has supposedly been found. We learned that the doctor sent me off the hospital after the latest murder.
뭔 소리야 또? 날라올 수도 있어. 병원은 많아.
Oh, thank God. I think
하지만 장갑이 두텁기 때문에 괜찮을 것 같아. 아! 내가 죽였어.
Faces and possible angles and enormous monoliths make you sick. There's no turning back.
저거부터 막자. 여기부터 막자.
I didn't do anything yet. I didn't do I'm worried in the store. Try to be as quiet as possible.
It's one of those things, right? Okay, I get it.
Do you hear the sound of ripples? It's an unknown liquid. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. Is it? A masked man dressed in a red coat.
잘 보고 있어.
His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper?
뭐야 이거 사이버고 러시아라는 거였어?
death, and then oh, you want to drown. And so he shoves your head into the toilet and drowns you. And then Red is like, oh yeah, I covered the toilet paper with blood or something like that. So maybe blue. Yeah, the tall man in a red coat grabs you by your neck and starts choking you. You hear it coming from the doors.
여기 지금 날렸구나. 그거 없앴구나 지금.
And be a weird little guy. Wild being. Right? Does that make sense? I guess. Yeah, and then add it on to the anxiety of like, I don't want to be a bother. Right? Don't ask.
그 많던 자원이 다 사.
There's a lot of us that like the same sort of thing. In this like the same sort of pride, the same sort of like upbringing. And I've been working on it. I think I'm better than I was when I was. To be fair, there's not many times where I feel like help for things. But like my friends know how I am too. For example, like when my grandma
did the combat tutorial. Oh, can I just
my friends were immediately like, hey, like
아 시끄럽다. 이것도.
and I was like, thank you very much. I really appreciate yeah, and then like it was nice to know that like if I did need help, I could ask for help, you know? And that's always no one's whereas I think that if that was me when I was younger, I probably
probably add one more.
Like I would have been thankful, but I feel like I might have also been slightly resentful. So like you think that I can't take care of this by myself. You think that I need comfort from someone. I can deal with it. I'm an adult. Like I don't need.
そうだよ、みんなこれサドルがないからさ、すぐバリバリになっちゃう。
Because I know that I have been through shit, big, not so fun situations myself, and that kind of was my reaction, right? Like, why do you think I need help? Don't you trust that I can do this by myself?
Blood flowing from wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask. And when the effect is gone, somehow you know he'll be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the whole.
I think I've gotten way better at it. I don't like that.
You're still going. Okay.
Right? Like if someone did happen,
Air feels heavy making
hyper independent and
I could go and open up the school locker maybe.
일 터쳐버릴게요.
You know, I think I've gotten way better at handling it.
What the hell you put the mask on? It reduces doom.
Sometimes you think others have this handled on their own, I can too. Yeah, or even just like, I've always been able to handle it. This is no different. Why can't I handle this?
Why aren't you people
being
Stamina.
I get on my
우선은 제 생각이거든요. 북쪽의 정류소 옆에 있는 적을 아 이쪽이겠죠? 그러면 잠깐만 이쪽으로 한번 다시 한번 돌아보겠습니다.
Here's your mom, though. It's okay. Local police are helpless as more and more victims turn up in the downtown area with referrals
That's a very common thing. For ADHD too, when you have
Yes, we can
생각이 있어요. 만약에 잠깐 뭐야 이것들
The almost license has been closed down for longer than
엄청난 저것들을 보았다.
I feel like this is more like
아 이게 서버구나 이거.
and dealt with a lot of stuff.
I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed. The first entry, the door was never found, and the building remained vacant. The door to our apartment was closed, and she lived alone.
잠깐 아까 전에 세대 어디 갔어?
Get the apartment planned.
또 미사일 맞고 갔나?
Investigate the hospital location twice to complete this plan. Okay. Why is it circling? It's so convenient.
아 이거를 잔뜩 봐야겠다. 이거 공공인의 시를 써놓은 애들이 많아. 알겠습니다. 오! 온다.
You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse job. You lazily chat on the way to the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent birthday. Her stories about missing patients, miscarriage surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful, but they feel new. What fine is doing? Someone has been branding the patients with a quick Are they preparing a feast for their The Tomtown Museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and dim-sized bones. Wow! What I do absolutely nothing from that.
저걸 없애야 되는데. 정신이 없네요.
You know, and you get that is really common as well.
방문을 하고.
Hey, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time, okay? It's so hard to
I'm screaming at your friend, why the hell should I still be here when all of this
저것들 수동선부터 다 처리하고 올게요. 보기가 싫으네.
Increased her electricity bill.
그리고 이쪽으로 넘어가면은 걔네가 쏘기 때문에 잘 살게.
Notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to fall through them.
Yeah, I played Paris. I feel like unless you're in a... Okay, great. Like, scenario, obviously,
real horror. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab the railing at the last second, and you get up to inspect what caused you to trip. You freeze in terror. It is slowly, it is slowly...
15,000 people. 7 countries. Welcome to the heart of European logistics, Central Europe.
you open the door and everyone is
so bad.
That's not good. Walk far away. それでは何が出るかな？アルマンドルーレットチャレンジ。
But why can't I attack?
어? 1번 부대. 왜 여기까지 갔어? 안 그래도 부대 없는데. 큰일 날 뻔했네. 기술센. EMP 캐논. EMP 캐논? 그런 걸 뽑거나 아니면 기술센터 얘기하는 것 같으면 그런 것 같아요. 이건 아닌데 이거는